First and foremost, I'd like to start off by praising God and also giving a shout out to our sponsors. We would first like to thank the Ramirez family for being our biggest sponsor and helping us continue to give us the information, motivation, education that we need in our community. Next, we would like to thank SoCal Tattoo out of Tarzana, California. SoCal Tattoos, where all your tattoo needs will be met. Go out there and check them out and let them know AC sent you. And last but definitely not least, Rockstar Plumbing Company out of Chatsworth, California. You can reach them at 818-814-3044 for all your plumbing needs. And now, without further ado, let the show begin.
Yo, what up? What up? It's your boy Doughboy Tony. Man, we in the building today. We in American Cholo Studios. Y'all already know what it is. Another episode of What's the Word on the realest fucking platform on YouTube, man. American Cholo. What's up, fellas?
You know this. What's going on, Playboys?
It's been a while since you've been here with us, OG.
Well, it's been over we're going on 2 months, bro, since I seen you about those.
Last time was last year.
I've been producing behind the scenes, and it's been longer that I haven't seen this guy here, man. Mr. Dusty Vision TV for all you people.
What up?
Who don't know Big Dusty? Dusty's actually one of the first guys that came on our platform.
Yeah, it was about 6 years ago, man.
Well, 4 to 5, I think.
4 or 5, something like that.
That was when we're doing it out of the man cave over there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you guys have came a long way. You got two good co-hosts with you. I love the spot, man. I'm really excited about being here, dude.
You know, I was about to say, like, he's low-key already, just like before the show even started, my favorite fucking guest.
Oh yeah, no, this
came in with
fool.
some fire.
I had to come through. Man.
We actually had it scheduled for a few months ago, and then I forgot what happened, and then it fell through, and then this time I talked to him. I saw him on a chat somewhere. I said, "What's up, bro? We
Let's
back."
do it, homie. Yeah, it was good, man. Now the tacos, you're very welcome, man.
Bro, that was
no,
money.
it's I mean, this I don't know about this area, but you throw a rock and you hit 3 taco trucks. I was like, I gotta pull over.
Oh yeah, no, we have the most taco trucks in the vicinity, and then we also have the most strip clubs too. So, you get the best of both worlds over here. All you gotta do is just Google.
I'll be home later, wifey. Sorry.
Strip clubs in North Hollywood, bro. There will be at least 5 or 6 that'll pop up like within the next 4 to 5 miles.
How do the chicks look? Bullet?
I haven't gotten in a very long time. I'm a married man. I'm trying to stay happily married.
I'll ask you after the scene.
Okay.
The
Star G is gonna be Ratch City.
Yeah, this was
Deja Vu. Oh, no, but
saying that.
Did you say Ratchet City?
I don't even know no more.
City, bro.
OG's got a Yelp review for every strip club.
You know what the Star G is famous for? And I think they're closed now. They're the ones that were on the news that they were going to become union.
Oh shit!
That's right.
Remember
strippers on the union.
a few months ago, and then the place shut down.
What would the union letters be? MILF?
Yeah. Well, my boy Dusty Vision, he's actually he's a little bit of everything, bro. He talks
a little bit of everything.
Some hip hop, old school, some gangster stuff. He did how much? About 10, 15 years in the joint, Dusty.
About that, yeah, something like that. Yup, man. Rough, homie. Damn, I just got the tattoos taken off my face. No, we were talking behind the scenes, man. I wasn't built for prison, dog. I was not built for prison. I realized at a young age, like, I'm not built for gangs. I mean, I was like, nope, I'm a snitch, first of all. If we commit a crime, dog, I'm snitching. I'm Trey and Boys in the Hood. Let me out, Doughboy. Dookie, let me out. Monster, let me out, or we're all going to fucking prison, dog.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and I wasn't meant for that. I respect it though. You know, I obviously grew up around a lot of people, growing up in the neighborhoods that I grew up in. So I did befriend a lot of people, but I knew from the beginning that life wasn't for me. Prison wasn't for me. Nah, homie.
What a great choice, huh?
Man, you know what, dog? Yeah, I can't even lie, homie. I can't even lie.
You don't got FOMO, dog?
What's that?
FOMO.
You don't got FOMO?
He goes and locks himself up.
Fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out. Like, wait, no, include me. Nah.
Just go lock yourself up in the bathroom, bro. If you think you're gonna miss out of jail, bro. Lock yourself in the bathroom.
Food under real quick.
Maybe not even a microwave. You're just gonna go with a bathroom, a couple soups.
Yeah, get a tiny little TV, fool.
Yeah, you know,
slide some food down on the tray under the door, fool.
Hey, but do you trip out? And we were having that discussion and we were eating, right? How much the YouTube genre has changed, especially in the Los Angeles area, from the original when we began all this time. When we started, not that we started YouTube.
Yeah.
When we started, because back then there was very few to zero guys. I would say maybe 2 or 3, but nobody was really consistent. Nobody was really pushing anything out there. It was just like, hi, I'm here, and then they would kind of go on
up for a couple weeks,
and then And then finally, we started little by little seeing, you know, American Cholo. You start seeing hood stocks. You start seeing other stuff coming out. But do you think it's gotten better or it's gotten worse?
No, it's gotten worse, man. It's sloppy, dog. Like the I don't know what it's a bunch
Don't
of
let that bitch
chicks
in,
and
'cause
hyenas
she's
on
too
YouTube.
messy.
I never thought I'd be seeing a bunch of dudes acting like females, bro. Like chicks, like straight up. I was watching this channel and they were just going back and forth. Did you hear what this podcaster said about that podcast? They're like, oh, the podcaster said that podcaster said fuck that podcaster. And it was just like, damn, dog. It sounded like a bunch of chicks.
But
It's a clout.
But that's what sells, unfortunately.
That's
bro.
what sells, homie, and that's it. And that's why I haven't blown up because
No,
it's
of course,
easy to go viral.
It-
People think it's hard to go viral. It's fucking easy to go
Exactly.
viral.
Gossip.
That's all you need. Hit the buttons, you know. But no, it's gotten worse, man. Especially in the black genre, dog. And it's
Well,
gotten.
you guys are like, not you guys as you, but the gang part of it. Everybody banging on everybody, bro.
I never thought I'd be seeing a lot of people banging and sharing stories and things like that. I do a lot of prison content on my show. I do a show every Sunday with my friend who's unfortunately serving life in prison for a crime he committed when he was 17. And he's 20 years down. And we do a show called This Ain't It. And that was one of the reasons I started this. I'm funny that you brought this up, Gil, because when I came into this and I knew I was going to be approaching this quote prison genre,
right?
I knew I was going to be approaching that. I wanted to approach it different because when we came in and within 20, 21, 22, everybody's a tough guy. Everybody, like there's nobody on YouTube apparently has lost a prison fight. Like they're beating up 50 cribs. Like it's like, what is going on YouTube right now, dog? So I approached it a different way. I was like, I want to talk about the shit you don't want to know about, or the shit you should know about prison, but you
Right.
don't want to. The stuff the big homies don't tell you. So we do a show every week, and he talks about the worst of the worst of prison. It's called This Ain't It.
That's a great title, bro.
That's how I wanted to approach that. That's not my main content that I do, but that is a big part. Like I said, we do it once a week, and it's something that I'm proud of, and I'm gonna keep doing that because I feel like that's the way I'm gonna save lives, and
That's
all this
dope,
other
bro.
bullshit is not gonna save
And
lives.
that was if you go back to all the original American Cholo videos, bro, that was day one with me.
Mm-hmm.
It was, hey, bro, we're trying to change the narrative. And listen, I'm from this neighborhood. The reason I'm giving my story, but behind my story, I'm telling you, don't do it. I've been working for 20 years
Well,
now.
you took it to another step. Your co-host is from a rival set.
Yeah,
dog.
and that was the beauty of showing that we can get along, that we don't have to sit there and fight. And there was other YouTubers back then that were also kind of on that same trip. But to me, I believe I can't really speak completely for the brothers, but for the essays in California and even the guys from up north, what I think polluted the waters of trying to really push a message and all that is the prison genre. Like, not the prison genre you're doing, because I do see a few people that have prison genre and they just telling a story after they're telling you this is what it is, bro. The most part now, it's you've got guys, whether they know it or not, and I think they know, they're just trying to make money off it, so I can't hate on it, bro, that they're glamorizing it for these youngsters.
They're glamorizing it, homie.
Because now you see like Rodney in LA, and I'm not like taking shots at Rodney in LA and all that, because he's making content, bro. He's like Adam. He's making content. If you want to come in and let everybody know that you're an active gang member, when we have a new district attorney that's gonna give you a 5 to 10 year gang enhancement, get your money, homeboy.
Talk to him, Gil.
Get your money, homeboy.
That's what they need to hear. Are you
I
kidding
see-
me?
I
I hear shit. I'm like, did they really just fucking
Yeah,
say that?
I'm looking at this and I'm like, whoa, F my enemy guys.
Showing blickies on the camera.
And I'm looking at this, Rodney in LA, and I'm like, I interviewed the district attorney over here. He told you what he's gonna do. He's giving you, hey homie, these are the new reglas.
But when it happens, it's gonna be racism.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be racism.
They've been telling you motherfuckers for 5 years, but now it's
or
racism.
they're picking on people. But the reality is, bro, you're going on these platforms.
It's crazy.
I could see if somebody goes in there. Did my thing off? I could see if somebody goes in there. It went down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it
went
went down,
down.
Chris. Everybody, bro. Chris disconnected. us,
Trying
bro.
to say
Chris-
American Cholos racist. You got a black dude working the
shoot,
board.
Shoot the remote over here, Chris. We'll do it over here.
Wait, hold on. No, they was trying to say you were racist. You got a black dude working the. Come on
Chris
now.
has been here for years, brother.
Dog, I've heard the name. I never knew Chris was a brother. Hey, Chris, if your shit go down, we still good, right? Because
Hey.
blackness over everything, right, Chris?
Chris will take
Right?
tacos over everything, bro. Chris will take tacos over everything.
Yeah, well, he brought the tacos, so
Actually-
it's fucking double one.
Now, Chris.
No, me and Chris are the least black. Like they're all darker than us. The Mexicans are darker than
you and Chris are the snitches.
straight up. Don't. He has that snitch
I
look
know
too,
that's why
dog.
they win, bro.
But back to on track. Yeah, bro. Now, okay, when this thing was started, as far as the genres in LA gangs and all that stuff, that it was us doing it. It wasn't this. And now to me, like I said, when I see those kind of videos, bro, if you're going out there and you're giving history on your hood and all that, get it. That's fine. But when you on camera and you literally banging on another neighborhood, saying we active as hell, and you think because you got a mask on, I don't know who you are. Like this tattoo is on his left leg. They're gonna put a mask on him. Like
That shit's just dry snitching. Yeah. That's literally what it is. You're
Yeah,
just
those
telling
hood
on yourself.
vlogs and shit like that. I
you
never
try
understood
to-
it.
Never, homie. I would never.
First
I
and
don't.
foremost, I like
Well, you know
I'm
what?
not-
You know what it started with though, bro. Is the whole Vlad platform style things, right? Where it's like just come on and talk about this shit, and like shout out to cats like that, because like if I can get you an Adam 22 to kind of
I catch you
sell
slipping.
the hype, right? I mean, back in the day, bro, like. Think about who's really everybody in their group has somebody that does it. That's the funny dude in the group, right?
Yeah.
Tries to clown with your girlfriend, tries to gossip, say like, "Oh, that's the guy that's already trying to catch you slipping, anyways." But he plays too much, man. Now you just gave them a platform for them to sit down and now make all this clout off of stories, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But there's consequence to that stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, it has a lot to do with that. It has to do with just people. They become more accustomed to coming out of pocket. Whereas before, you come out of pocket that bad, there's consequences for coming out of the pocket that bad, bro. And nowadays, people ain't scared of snitch. People ain't scared of nothing. Like
There are no
That's the thing that I
consequences.
feel like the people who like really focus or do like the hood vlog shit. Like I feel like it's people that they never really been around it. They're just so fascinated by it.
Yeah.
That's the
So
weird
like
part.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
they hit these people up, like they know and these people don't care. They got nothing to lose. They might want a little bit of shine, whatever. Some of them, most of them are rappers, dog.
Yeah, straight up.
Most are young rappers trying to come
Storytelling.
up and they're like, I want a hood vlog,
Yeah.
my hood, and they want to look tough.
Well,
dog.
they also
just snitch.
they want that recognition because when was it? Yesterday, I'm leaving the studio. I'm driving by my pad. I got a Jeep too. So I'm driving the Jeep. I always have the windows down to an older one, and I see a guy at the corner. Shh, shh, shh. I said, "Hey, fool, that's my corner." He's like, "Oh, what's up, fool?" And he kept going. Yeah, I was just fucking with him, bro. And he keeps riding. And then as I'm driving past him, I start thinking in my head, that's the beauty of my brain, dude. I can always go back to my youth and understand. I said, "Damn, I remember me and the homies got blessed. They were tagging on this wall." And I'm like, he's tagging because he wants everybody to see his name up in the sky in the lights, bro. So
Yeah.
tomorrow when he drives by there, he sees the name, he sees this.
Yeah.
These young guys, it's the same thing, homie. They in the hood and they're like, we over here, everybody, we outside.
Yeah.
And then you only outside for the vlog, fool. I drive around
Dresses
already,
in
bro.
the background and
Yeah.
everything. I'm like,
4:30
Yeah,
a.m.
like honestly, like you understand it. You know why they do it.
Yes.
I mean, they want the hood
Clout.
fame. They want the hood fame and the clout and all that. But I think it's the people behind the camera or like the put it on a platform. Like they're just so fascinated by it.
That's
like,
it. They've never
they
lived
just-
in the hood. First of all,
they just
you could tell. Let's take Adam 22 for instance. I feel like he's so fascinated with that
Yeah.
lifestyle because he grew up in New Hampshire.
He's not
and
part
let's
of
keep
it,
it real.
yeah.
Like I've grown up with a lot of white dudes, but Adam 22 is not the kind of white dude that I would be hanging out with. Personally, he just doesn't. He gives me that kind of fake vibe. He says things that I would be very, very careful saying if I was a white dude, but.
Oh, he's gotten comfortable because Adam, and when he came
say
here,
he's
people said I banged on every single thing, boom, 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 by him on every single question, right? And my thing was with him, I said, you've turned into a gang platform, and what you do is you hire African American gang members to back your play, and that's pretty much what he's paying to play is what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's gotten much more comfortable. When we first met Adam was still kind of sketchy, bro. And then little by little, just like YouTube prison
He's even
channel, just
talking a little more like,
just
yeah,
like
homie.
gangster,
I'm like,
right?
does he
Every-
really? He wasn't talking like that 3 years ago.
Everybody
Dude,
starts
skater up, man.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody starts
wait,
pushing, and like the consequences aren't there. But the consequences of you going and doing time, they're there, brother.
Yeah.
Don't
that's
think
the
that's
thing,
not
bro.
there to some people.
Even in LA culture in general, it's just part of it, dog. Like you got Chris Brown coming from like Georgia, all of a sudden being a blood because he can pay for a pass, dog.
again.
So like, and then that shit gets to your head, and you forget like it's cool so long as you don't crash out your career, dog, and you can keep bringing this bag in.
That is extortion, right?
I mean,
Is it safe to say?
no, he's paying for them.
plays.
I would say
you
so.
don't have to be in LA if you want it like that, and you want to claim and be tough. I mean, there's plenty of rappers and people that aren't paying hoods to be like, I'm a blood now. If you want to say you're from a hood, you can pay for that.
Yeah,
you know, you can get it, but then it slowly those worlds start to mix.
But a black hood.
That's what happened
Yeah,
to
But a black hood.
100%.
Let's keep
Talk
that
to it.
100.
Talk
exactly.
about that.
That's what happened to Tekashi.
Because I don't see
You know?
that in a lot of the brown community.
No, that's not gonna happen
I
in
don't see
SA
that at all,
hood.
actually.
In
I don't
SA
think.
hood, you're gonna give like you a punk. Like, wait a minute. And if somebody pays in like that, I think people will start bashing that hood.
Well, it's different too, because I would say like even when you look at like prisons, right? Like the whole point in like Latinos is like they're just more organized in general, right? Like they function in a very different way. I think when you have a lot of brotherhoods, like it's clout is more important, right? And like that momentary thing's more important. You even look at the way like politics are running in prison, like they organize. Everything they do is very organized. When they come out here, everything is very organized. It's very program time, dog. Like,
Well, that's why I was saying on a solo live that the African American gangs will never have as much power on the streets and in jail in California because of the way they perform. And their thing is, their hierarchy is kind of, if I can beat you up, I'm running the show.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work. If you're at a company, only because you can beat up the owner of the company doesn't make you the owner of the company.
Yeah.
If you're a president, only because you can beat up the, no, that doesn't work. And that's what at least the S's have figured out and figured out, wait a minute, there has to be a hierarchy. There has to be, it's not about who I can kill, who can do this. It's what I can do, who can think harder or think smarter and actually, you know, make decisions for the whole.
Yeah.
And with
More
the
hive mind.
But I also have said, and I am afraid that even though we're just talking on a gang thing, right? That it's a damn shame because with the youth, how it's going is you're losing that because you are having them doing all these crazy vlogs. You are having every fight that I've seen on YouTube or Instagram is and what's up, man? What's up? I'm like, wait, what?
but also like think about it like this: that's okay. In part, it's on certain people that are choosing to crash themselves out, right? But the culture, that's kind of just what it is in general. Back in the day, you didn't like to get attention, to get notoriety, to get on a platform. It took a little bit of like interest. Nowadays, it's a match. You can burn up real quick if you do some real crash out shit. But then the match is gonna burn out just as fast as it sparked. Right, keeping something consistent is hard. That's why, like the way you guys built a platform, sometimes it takes some time to have that recognition, right? But then that's more consistency. Most of these cats is like, bro, why am I going to build some shit off of realness, blah blah blah, when I can just crash out right now,
Get this quick, instant,
you know what I'm saying?
Million views.
But what you don't realize is it's almost like a drug as well, because this thing turns so damn fast. Where now you're chasing that high,
Clout
bro.
is a drug.
It is
the
bro.
biggest
You're
one
trying
out
to
there,
chase
dog.
that 10K, make it 15K, make it 20, and like.
Yeah.
But if you're getting it on crash out shit, if you're getting it on hype, it's like
You gotta keep doing it.
You
I
gotta
think it's
keep doing
dangerous,
crash
dog.
out shit.
You
Yeah.
gotta
what I
keep
mean?
that circus going. Let's get 2 super chats. OG Steve, $5.
Shout out to the Bronx. What up, OG
the
Steve?
Bronx, you know, big OG Steve.
Man,
Salute,
he's a
Dustin
big
Gill.
supporter.
Same here, brother.
Love you, brother.
Milton Ortiz, 99 super chat. Saludos, fellas. 100. Appreciate you, Milton.
Nice.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
So
man.
let's steer over here to this lane real quick, right? The penny,
the penny.
the American penny.
mas, right?
Trump, well, right now he just said stop manufacturing it.
It's because
That's
it's brown. It's brown. Get it out of here.
It's brown.
I had my buddy Short Dog call me today, and Short Dog, we're talking a little bit of politics. People call me when they want to get their politic fix, right? And he calls me, hey, what do you think about the penny? I said, fool, F that penny, bro.
I don't think I've used a penny
Yeah.
in
Penny,
fucking
fool.
7, 8, 9, 12 years.
That's what I told him. I said, bro, I
You don't
haven't
even
used a
give
penny.
homeless people pennies,
Yeah, I
dog.
told him I haven't used a penny like in 10 years. Short Dog. He said, shit, I use it. I said, because you broke, fool.
I haven't been broken about 12, 15 years, so that's why I haven't used
They
pennies.
give you
But I was
pennies
broke
at the
as fuck.
store, bro, and they even stopped doing that because now they're like, oh, no,
They just keep the
Yeah,
4
round it
cents.
off,
you cheap
yeah.
bastard.
yeah. So, but it's gonna change. I said, yeah, it's gonna go to the 5 cents.
But I don't think being poor has anything to do with that. I think it's just dignity.
Can we just get rid of coins, cash, period? I'm all for a
I
cash.
mean, I
now.
was gonna say, I
bro.
think this is just the start of cash just being
Cash.
not,
Eliminated, right?
Done, eradicated.
Talk to me,
like,
Gil.
done.
No on the cashless society.
Listen, absolutely
Major
not.
I don't agree with
Chris,
it.
I'm gonna
I
give you
don't
a
agree
look.
with it either,
Big no.
but I mean, that's the direction we're headed
No,
in.
but,
dog.
let me explain why I'm against a cashless society. Because right now, I think it's a good thing, but eventually the powers of the government will take over.
Put the
You
tinfoil
you
on.
have Dodge right now, right? Which Elon Musk, and he's checking everything and he's looking at the books. if we get to a point where it's a cashless society and we're just transferring money, putting it here, putting it over there is no more, and everybody does it. They pay a little bit with their taxes over here. I got to hide a little bit here. I do a side job. I don't want to get taxed. Like, come on. We have been so overtaxed that now we're taking away the freedom of somebody. Hey, dude, I got a side job. I'll give you cash. Like, oh hell yeah, feels good.
100%.
The strippers, bro. How you gonna pay them?
Yeah.
You're gonna do like
Sell me.
What about the
cheeky like
Sell
that?
me.
yeah, direct
Chicana
deposit,
Barbie
fool?
19.
Apple paying them, dog.
Hey, now you just go with the QR.
Dollar
fool.
every
Just scan
In
the
other
QR.
words, as much as they speak that they want to make government smaller, that's right now the Republicans, and I'm more on the conservative side. At some point or another, that just human that I know better will take over, and they're gonna know every single thing about us, bro.
That's so true, homie.
And
No,
they
you're
already
right.
do with the phones, but at least cash gives us that little bit of freedom, bro.
Not
That's a
only
good
just
point.
that,
No, I agree.
but like think about it like this too. Like let's say all of a sudden one day you want to start protesting your government and they're just not vibing with it. How quick is it to just turn off your
China.
ability to? Thank you. Right.
China.
Now you can't buy food, you can't buy gas, you can't do anything, bro. If you're a deadbeat, good luck. You can't just dip out on child support
how
now.
about this?
G.
How you gonna buy dope, bro?
Nah, it'll be fine. For them,
Nah, but
They're gonna be fucking.
Yeah.
I'll give you this for this.
entrepreneur.
Like,
Fool, you can pay for your
You know, there's some
fucking drugs on Zelle
dope dealers
today.
out there selling
Yeah,
and
Cash
cash
App.
apping
Oh,
and
for
all
sure.
that. dog.
Cash App was
Like
made for
stupid.
drugs,
Like,
fool.
what are you doing, man?
For sure, bro. But that's the society we're living in. But to me, like how they started, and that was under the Biden administration. Oh, we want everything over $600. Like, fool, you're spending billions, and you can't find how many billion out of the Pentagon. You can't find a billion that went to Iraq and got lost on this trip. But you want to know about my $600 that's getting cash app to me?
50 million for condoms
Hey,
and all that shit.
but what did, how did Lefty say, fool? Then I ain't getting one.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but that's the way.
Just keep it off.
Activate LA 199 super chat.
What up, Ray Funk?
Shout out to Dusty.
Shout out to
American Troll
Activate
Podcast.
LA, man.
Yeah, so
Good dude.
to me, we need to definitely have some kind of currency, and if not, what'll happen is I guess you'll start doing like the actual black market Bitcoin currency to start buying stuff.
Still trying to understand that. I'm still trying to understand the Bitcoin thing.
I don't completely understand how they mine it. This guy will probably fill you in, but I do believe that the government will never let a Bitcoin take over, bro, because then they'll lose the power.
Unless they literally set it up for that reason, right? Like nobody knows who literally
Bitcoin is
exactly, right? It's a, what do they call that when it's a fake persona?
anonymous.
Not anonymous, but there's a name for it when they create like a actual entity around something, like Shakespeare. Shakespeare wasn't an actual person, right? His whole name means something.
Are you kidding me, bro?
I just learned something
Are you
new today.
kidding me,
I was
bro?
today years old.
I got a big ass Shakespeare fucking tattoo in the back. It says Shakespeare, fool.
Yes, fool.
Today
That's
years
why you-
old, man.
Really, I'm telling you, the
That's why
philosopher
you're
got
a
some.
wordsmith
The
right here,
philosopher got some
dog.
knowledge. So wait a minute, let's go down that rabbit hole. So you're telling me all this time? So Banksy is not his name either, huh? The artist?
Nah.
Is that what it is? Kind of like that?
Yeah, like a whole identity, but then the name itself means something like Shakespeare. I forget what the exact meaning is, but like it's to shake up some type of social dynamic that was occurring at the time. Right
Bonus
now, right?
round. Do you know his real name?
Well, it was actually.
So it's not William?
question-
Hold on.
Your,
Yeah,
your
William
bonus
Shakespeare.
round sucks, fool, because the question's bad. G. No, it was actually like 4 or 5 different poets at the time, writers that conglomerated together to create this entity and this work, this
What?
body of work.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm about to Google that. This guy
Yeah.
sometimes comes with some bullshit and you just believe it, bro.
It's a lot.
You know what I was thinking?
It's not about
Because I walked in and he said, "Hey, did you know the guy
Yeah,
who
I was
said
about to say that. Yeah,
the
yeah,
guy
yeah.
he said
Hey,
the
I
guy
got
who
time
said today I got time cuz died." I was like, I think that was a rumor, homie.
Yeah. So the thing, what I look, bro, look, I'm gonna teach you guys the first.
No, philosopher,
I'm gonna
good,
He
bro.
says it so confidently though. You're like,
that's what I was about to
He's a
tell
good
you,
bullshitter, bro.
Look, the first lesson, the first lesson in philosophy 101 is not what you say, it's how you say it.
There
dog.
you go. It's facts, bro. Facts.
If you make it smooth like butter, fool, it's just like baby oil.
Don't worry, baby. I'll call you back.
That's right.
Next thing you know, your windows are getting broken in your pad, bro.
Hey, chill.
It's getting too real
I
right
think I know
now.
what you're talking about.
It's getting too
I
real,
broke
dog.
that
no,
window
him.
myself, dog.
That was
I
on
felt
him,
the
bro.
real, Papa.
Hey, the baby oil fucking experience. And
I
and-
slid through the fucking.
And as she's breaking it, she's calling him, baby, I love you.
Oh my God, fool, you can't live with them, can't live without them, fool. But you know what? God gave me 2 windows in that crib for a reason.
Okay,
G.
so let's take a poll real quick. The penny,
The penny.
keep it or lose it.
Fuck the penny, bro.
Nah, you think-
What are you talking about? Fool, I wouldn't look.
Get that shit outta here.
I'll
I
tell
hate
you right now. You know how this is a social test we can run right now, whether the penny
do it.
has any validity or not. Go give it to a homeless motherfucker when he asks for change and see his response.
No, let's see who has a penny in their pocket right now. I guarantee
Nobody.
no one in
Hey,
this
hey, relax, bro.
motherfucking room has a
Four
penny.
pennies.
Hold on, man.
Like a penny?
I didn't just buy some tacos. Actually, damn.
shit.
They don't give you pennies, bro.
When you guys were talking all this shit about
Penny?
pennies, I
I'm,
keep them.
I'm nah,
Gone,
nah.
right?
Yeah.
Get
Penny
rid of it.
go,
I hate
bro.
touching
What?
cash, dog. Like I get cash and COVID.
Give it
fucked
to
up,
me,
man.
fool.
Like,
I'll hold your cash for
I
you.
touch cash and I
Cash,
fucking.
shit.
Oh man, I'm like, what homeless person wiped this with his ass or sniffed
Oh, the homeless?
fentanyl out of this?
I'd give him 70.
That won't keep me away from the
There
dollar
was
bill,
this one.
dog.
There was one like this was about 10 years ago. She would always be at the 7-Eleven on Violet Van Owen. I'm sure she's gone by now. She would say, "Give me money," to me, my wife, right? My wife said, "Can you believe this fucking lady?" I said, "What happened?" My wife gave her like 85 cents.
Yeah, straight up. I'm like, give me my 85 cents back with your dirty hands.
And he's supposed to be asking for $5, bro.
Straight up.
They're like
Yeah,
inflation, player.
Yeah. Oh no, bro. One time I was coming. This was like, man, dog. This was like maybe this is the last time I offered a motherfucking food, bro. Cause it was I was probably like 24, 25 at the time, right? I come out some restaurant. I was like dating somebody. It might have been my baby mama before actually. We were coming out some restaurant. And I had a bunch of fire ass food, but I didn't eat shit. My stomach was all fucked up, right? Fire ass meal, and I'm like, you know what, man? This motherfucker ain't gonna eat this shit, right? He's like, oh, can I have some money? Oh, so whatever, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, here you go, dog. I got this. That motherfucker threw it down right away, fresh out the restaurant, so you know it's this fire ass food, bro.
He don't give a fuck,
Like,
bro.
man.
Nah.
He want that dope.
I gave this. I saw this homeless lady. It was raining. It was last year when it rained for like 13 days and
Yeah.
shit. And I saw this little old lady in my rearview mirror walking with no umbrella. I had an umbrella in the back. It was pretty damn expensive umbrella too. So I walked up to her. Oh man, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Oh, gracias, mijo. God bless you. Blah blah blah. I went out of the parking lot, got to the light. That shit was right next to the trash can.
Hell no.
She opened it up like, is there money in here? What the fuck?
You should have looked
What the
back, bro.
fuck I need an umbrella for?
You would have gotten home feeling all good.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't have, man.
Bro, what you didn't realize
That
was
fucked me up.
you had the whole game fucked up. You're like, man, I feel bad. It's raining for her. She was tweaked out her mind. Well, she had no idea it was raining, dog. She was in the desert going 30 days and 30
It was
nights.
Tuesday. Like I call this Tuesday. I go,
Yeah, bro, it's just light work.
So the poll, should we get rid of the penny? 63%
Yeah.
say should we get rid of the penny. All right, let's put another poll out there.
I would love to know the argument for the people that said no.
ass.
There you go.
rid of the penny.
What were you, was that?
No, I was saying I would love to know the argument behind the people saying no. Like why?
Please.
keep
It's
it?
probably
Like
symbolic.
I don't get it.
I would imagine the symbolism.
I guess
behind
it's
it.
people being scared of
My
like the
dad
cash
gave me a
being
penny.
gone. You know.
Okay, check this out though. So what if we get rid of the penny, right? But he makes the quarter brown.
Wait, that might be like some DEI shit. Now they're trying to get rid of that. Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, it might be.
Hey, so does Lincoln have any other currency other than the penny?
The five, right? Wait.
Does
The
he?
$5 bill.
Is
Yeah,
it? Five, right?
$5
Oh, then
bill.
we-
See, I
then
don't
we
even see
good.
cash. I don't even remember. We
Then we
would have knew
good.
that 10 years ago.
No, we good.
Yeah.
Might be
Yeah.
losing money printing that fucking penny out.
No,
dog.
they said they are.
3 cents, right?
Yeah, it takes 3 to 4 cents to.
Yeah.
Bro, we already in
one
debt,
penny.
fool. The feds
Yeah.
are already pumping out money. Let's just get rid of that shit, dog.
Oh shit!
That makes no sense.
Tariffs. Let's talk tariffs. I think the new ones that are coming in, it's gonna be. Can you look it up real quick, Chris? I know steel is gonna. They're putting a tariff on steel. I think maybe some lumber. And 10% on China, but I'm not sure. I think the tariffs are just whoever manufactures that kind of stuff. So that means that construction prices are going to start going up and everything else are going up. So what is your take on the Trump tariff strategy right now?
You know, I'm gonna hope that he knows what he's doing. All I know is Canada and Mexico seem to play ball really quick.
Very quick.
13 seconds after they said no, they're like, oh, whatever happened behind the scenes, they're like, you got it. 10,000 troops by the border, all that. So I don't know much about the details of that. I'm just gonna ride this and hope that he knows what he's doing. I do expect prices to go up, and you know what? I'm fine with that.
Aluminum, there you
If it does mean more jobs staying here, and I'm keeping it super real. I think we need to focus on America, and if I have to pay 17 cents more for my cup of coffee to give a few people more work in this country, I'm cool with it.
Okay. What you guys think?
No, I mean I gotta agree. I mean it's like the same thing we say about our communities. You know, like we always preach so hard about how we got to spend in our communities. You know, like
Exactly.
spend $1 in the community. The dollar keeps going around the community. Everybody's eating.
Yeah.
So why not take the bigger picture like that with the country, bro?
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
that's my take on it.
Damn, I'm glad kids like you still exist. Are you in your 20s?
I'm 25.
Yes.
That's beautiful, right?
Yeah, no, this dude sounds like a fucking 45-year-old.
That's beautiful, bro.
No, man, I think it's an overall good idea. I think what really matters. Okay, so to me, two interesting things that Trump's doing that I've been waiting to see a president do, right? And one of them really makes me scared because the last two times this happened, presidents got assassinated. Going after the feds in general, right? Like he wants to get rid of the income tax. Anytime you're getting taxing in general, you could look it up in your constitution. It's illegal.
Shaking up the system.
You know what I mean? Like they're not supposed to. That's why we fought against the crown was taxation, bro.
Without representation.
Right, the whole point, bro, the Boston Tea Party, everything's been taxation. We're not supposed to be getting taxed first and foremost. So attacking the federal government, and it's a scary thing, but it's something every single fucking president should have done because the Federal Reserve is not federal, nor does it reserve anything, right? All it does is increase our fucking debt by printing out money, and every time you print out money, you're printing debt directly to it. We have zero intrinsic value. So when I see shit like that, the problem, that's the problem with our currency. The problem with America as a business model is like we've outsourced all of our work. Right, so all of our steel, the things that made us America, our steel work, right? All of that shit, we outsourced it out to the highest bidder, which were other nations, right? So I think that what you have to realize is, to your point, like it's not just going to be your coffee; it's everything's going to go up. But now we're going to be investing in ourselves a little bit. And if you want America to, during the time when the UN's talking about we don't want America to be a world power anymore, that's crazy. Well, the most important thing is when you're hearing that. And you know how much shit you've done, it's time to kind of recalibrate a little bit, refocus, and invest back in ourselves a bit. So everybody pitching in a little bit. If we're gonna get rid of taxation, there's no problem with if we're getting some of our money back and we're not being taxed by this. There should be no problem with spending a little bit more at these different businesses that are going right. The real question to me is who's gonna carry the torch after this 4 fucking years, and what does it look like?
They might try. Yeah, they might try to reverse all that stuff.
You know what I mean?
Already.
Or even take that and slide with it in a different direction. Because to me, Trump, he does a lot of good shit. But when I look at government, I know that government, for the most part, whether it's corrupt, it's for sure incompetent. Right?
Yeah,
Of course.
Especially fiscally, it's
Go to the
incompetent
DMV,
and
I mean.
irresponsible. All right.
That what government agency fucking
It works
is doing
efficiently
great,
at all. So that's really where it shakes me up, is that these are great talking points, but the government itself is a body of a lot of different moving components, right? And Trump can sit here and do this, and this would be amazing. But dude, every 4 years we just do some shit and then undo it.
homie.
Hey, this fool has gave us Trump has gave us content like in 2 weeks for the whole year.
Oh my God, dog.
God.
Hey, he did not come in like he literally came in, kicked the door down,
Said,
got
"Let's
the
do this,
pistolas
man."
out, and said boom, boom,
Hey,
boom, boom.
yeah.
But that's
We
what he
banging.
does. You remember last time he became president?
But not-
Within the first 4 months, he bombed the shit out of ISIS,
No, but
and you
right
didn't hear
now
nothing
he's-
about rebels for 4 years, dog.
He's changing the whole game, bro.
Yeah.
You're fired. You're
And
this.
I'm for
you're
it,
that.
homie. I'm all for it.
Go
I'm
for
all for it.
America, dog.
I
Go
couldn't.
for Mexico. What?
Yeah, I couldn't see Kamala.
Oh my God,
we
I
would
seen that shit.
No, bro.
like we would. It would literally. The country would have literally went down if Kamala was.
We have people who are just running the huge credit card. Shoom, this project, that project, give money to this country, that country. All
just
the
even
while-
the mentality of things. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, let's talk a little bit about immigration.
Let's
All
do
right?
it.
That's a huge
and
hot
first
topic.
of all, can I say shout out to the brown homies when it comes to the looting, not the looting scene.
Oh,
with black
geez.
people. No,
He's really trying to get in there. He's really trying to get in there.
No, the fact that they're not looting. I haven't heard of
yeah,
a warehouse shoe
yes.
store getting ransacked. I haven't heard of a Foot Locker getting ransacked.
Yep.
My people, we mix up the looting.
But
with
is
the
that why the
rioting.
brothers ain't showing?
That's why, because there's no free fucking Nikes, dog.
They're like, fuck.
What, you're actually
gonna be-
protesting? Wait, what? We don't get free Nikes and blunt wraps?
That's crazy.
No, like that's the difference between my people and
Yeah, but we also
your
have
people.
an issue, and that's cool that you're saying that. We have an issue, and we'll talk about that. It'll be part of the flag one, right? But I think what a lot of people
We
don't
didn't know what
understand is
taco truck this fool went to before this, dog. 'Cause They got him. They got him.
Told
G.
you, I sat down with Abuelita, homie. She
The-
gave me
That's
some
right.
game, dog.
the
That's right.
immigration that we got going on right now, the problem that we have going on is obviously 30 years in the making, right? But the reality is that this comes from the Biden administration just leaving the border wide open, bro.
Yeah.
It made everybody say, "Wait, what's going on over here?" And that's what made a lot of people start waking up to the political realm as far as immigration goes. You can't just open up the borders and I I don't know if they thought that we as Latinos would be like, oh yeah, they're on our team, and we 54% of men
Say
voted for
hell
Trump,
no,
bro.
and they say hell no, and then they follow him on the immigration thing. Also.
Yeah,
They
for
love it.
sure, for sure. Listen, we want a tough border. We want criminals out of here. I think Trump would be the only one that eventually would probably give us the pathway to citizenship. Say, listen, I closed the borders, I did this. Now let's negotiate. But it seems like the Democrats are the ones that always, oh no, I don't want to because that's my fighting thing. I want to keep it
I
forever,
want to keep
bro.
it open for 4 more years so we can run on that in 4 years.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be the one with immigration reform.
I think he is too.
I
I
can
think
see
he
it.
is. So he's going to flip everybody out and do
Could
exactly
you
what he-
imagine his legacy if he can get some immigration reform going?
That would be great.
Yeah, I mean, bro, he already has like a really big Latin support system there. Already.
hopefully
like,
he does, bro.
Yeah, I
Do
mean,
you-
you have a lot of cats.
Do you see what I'm seeing? Because I'm a lot of the Latinos I hang around with, they ain't messing with Trump. But I'm like, over 50% of Latinos, Hispanics are rolling with him.
You messing with you messing with some pussies.
That's
Hey, you need to
probably-
go. Hey, bro, look,
No,
go to some more
this is the
taco
first
trucks,
time I've
see.
been in a room where the majority of
Oh,
brown
no.
homies are
Well, I think a lot of
Cool with
people
Trump.
are just. Some people are scared to admit it.
that too.
Yeah.
A lot
Damn.
of people are scared to admit
You know how
it.
many barbecues have been pulled aside too? Dog, you really fucking with Trump on me? You know you're black, right? Like you're seen as an Uncle Tom, a house N-word. First of all, I would much rather be a house nigga than a field nigga. Look at this skin, dog. They did not have SPF 50 back in 1843. I would have burned up in that hot Alabama sun.
said, boss, he trying to run away, boss.
Good being a house nigga. Like you can call me a house nigga all you want. Shit. They think I'm gonna take that as a
But
diss.
you know what it is, I think? I don't know how old the guys you're hanging out with, and I was just messing around. We call them P-word. It depends how old they are, and a lot of times people are just uneducated.
Yeah, be careful with that P word.
That's it right there.
It is.
Yeah,
It
it could be
just.
one of two
I mean,
things.
it has to be a lot of it. People being afraid to admit, because I mean, how do we get 54% of the vote as Latino men? Yet there's so much. You see so much more hate than,
Well,
than
to
you
be
see
honest, bro,
respect or anybody like giving props.
in my personal experience, I see more Latinos that are pro Trump, and maybe that's just what I'm around, right?
Yeah.
I think that it's one of two things, right? Like, you have the same issue when it comes to the whole transgender thing in schools, right? I think there's a lot of dads that are just getting on to get along, right? When in reality, they're just not feeling that. There's a lot of, today you have a lot of beta males in general, where males are kind of scared to lead, whether that's in the way our school system's working, was
YouTube
politically
is full
correct.
of beta males. You'll see.
All day, right? And to be honest, some of them are the most red pill masculine cats are really the most beta guys out there. But I think that even in your protests, like I've said a bunch, we don't have leadership. We don't have a lot of strong men aren't sitting here trying to sit in front of a camera and talk shit just to do it, right? People that are running and seeking attention, I don't think you have a lot of cats that are building platforms off of something they do, and cameras may come because you're doing great things and whatnot, but most of it isn't built for that. So in my mind, when you're looking at a lot of this, there's people that are just getting on to get along, right? Where it's the easiest thing to do. And the other one is, look, bro, your career could get assassinated nowadays. You want to talk about, like, what is it, 1984 or that or 1884, that George Orwell thing?
1984.
Think about it, bro. The whole point is the thought police, right? When your kids are snitching on you, when it's no longer an external force, but it becomes an internal self-regulator, right?
And that's where we're going.
We're
That's
there. We're there.
We were definitely going down that route under the Democrats, bro. It's like, you can't say this, you can't do this.
But I would say
you
you're
can
still
say you're a
there.
female
That's
if you're a
what I-
dude. Like, come on, bro.
That's what I think a lot is happening right now too. Like a lot of the people that are pro Trump or voted for Trump or support Trump, a lot of them were lifelong Democrats, bro,
Yeah,
who
100%.
just got tired of the bullshit.
100%.
So maybe they're not fully on board with Trump, or
Yeah.
like they're not out there preaching MAGA and fucking
100%.
wearing MAGA hats and doing all that, like what people would do. But they support him behind the scenes because they're just tired of being lied to. And
Yeah.
why are you going to vote for something that's going to keep feeding you the same bullshit?
Yep.
And involving the kids. That's the weird part, dog.
Yeah.
Look, if you're over 18 and you want to chop off your penis and go
Chop
by
it off, by all
Christina instead of
means.
Chris, no offense, Chris, but if you want to call yourself Christina, chop it off, and you're over 18, I'm cool with that. But
Yeah.
there was a time where we were going in a direction where they were allowing 14, 15-year-old
Yes,
kids
that's insane.
to chop off their and
And not
dog,
having to like tell their parents.
That's the part that
And
tripped
even
me
to
out.
your point, bro, like it's hard. So even for me, right? I'm pro Trump, right? I say it all day. I have nothing to hide there, right? But I would say that I'm reluctantly pro Trump, right? I would say that Trump is the most presidential president I've ever seen in my life, easily. But what I would imagine, right? Like, I would much rather. Obama had one thing on. Obama was a pimp. He knew how to speak, right? He was presidential in in the way he spoke, right? And to me, that matters a lot because I don't mind. I've done a lot of construction in my day, right? So it's like it's cool having that roughneck dude who's sitting there, shit gets done, and he's a badass motherfucker. But it's like, bro, you don't got to talk like that all the time. Like you can't take him everywhere. You can't be proud of everything he says all the time. But he's a cold ass dude if you pay attention.
Obama and Trump are the same person. Just Trump will tell you, Obama will finesse you.
Well, no, Obama didn't do a fucking thing though. Trump within the first 4 months signed more executive orders than goddamn anybody.
Obama, I'm not gonna just sit there and shit on the guy. Obama came and got the country while we were in shambles, bro, because we had a hillbilly ass fucking George Bush who got us into wars, got us into a recession, was giving loans out to everybody. Everybody was hood rich, bro. And that shit just crashed. I remember going to work. And
2009, baby.
We had big jobs, and I was telling the guys at that point I had my company, right? I was telling the guys, don't buy a house, bro. No, just tell them I make so much. I said, bro, I am your boss, and I don't own a house because I know it's too expensive.
Yeah,
they all bought houses, bro. I go to a big job. We had a huge job, and we walk in there. What the fuck? Everybody's just standing there. All the superintendents are like, all right, listen, guys, grab all your tools. Take everything out of here. We're gonna lock the gates in the afternoon. Give us your last billing. We're done. We're like, what happened? All the investors are gone, bro. Everything crashed. And I was like, what in the hell? And then you look at the TV, he inherited that economy. So he brought that back. We got to give him back. And when he gave it to Trump, it wasn't a horrible, Trump loves to fucking, it was a horrible economy. I got to go again. The ship was already moving, bro. And it has steered into the right direction. So I got to give him that. But I think Obama, his misstep was as far as racial stuff. I was hoping he was going to be the father figure to say, hey, guys, we need to get our shit together.
Obama didn't do shit for black people. He
gave
us a phone.
At all.
I give him props for Obamacare. That's where I'm not full-on conservative because I do have a lot of values that are liberal. And I was cool with Obamacare because, call me crazy, but I think no kid should go without health insurance. I think that if you're a person who fought for this country, if you are paying your taxes, if you're an upstanding citizen, you should be able to go to the doctor and get standard care. So that's why I'm not, full on. I couldn't
Obama
consider.
hater.
Yeah, but Obama didn't do shit for black people, dog. Nothing, zero, zilch, nothing. And we praise this guy like he's the fucking Messiah or something.
Yeah.
Like we got their Compton Courthouse is a big old painting of Obama, and I'm just looking around Compton like, damn, Obama didn't do shit for you guys.
But it's just the image of a black president.
That's what it is.
He lost a lot of his swagger this year.
Oh yeah.
Because this year he tried to. What do you mean you're not gonna vote? You guys like misogynist? Like,
dog, when he told me that, I'm like, F
here.
you, homie. Like, nah, screw you, dog. Because that was like your uncle telling you something like, why
Yeah,
are you,
bro.
No, motherfucker, because Kamala is shit. Kamala sucks.
Kamala didn't know what she was doing.
She was
bro.
horrible, dog. Changing her accent every 14 seconds and all that. I'm like, come on, now.
Y'all better thank the unions.
that
Y'all
shit-
better
yeah,
thank
nah.
the unions.
Yeah, black people see through bullshit a mile away, and I think that's why a lot of people
shit.
swayed in a different direction because Kamala was full of.
I had a subscriber ask me this question. And he actually called in, and I want to give it to you guys. He said, Gil, I know your political stance somewhat and all that. He's like, but if in 1 year's time, gas is more expensive, food is more expensive, this is more expensive, are you going to hold Donald Trump accountable? And I was like, absolutely. I'm going to be pissed. I said, America will be too. Trust me. People will be like, hey, dude, what's going on? Would you hold him accountable?
I'm in it for the long haul. I think it's going to take more than a year.
Yep.
But I'm in it for the long haul. No, I'm going to give him a little bit longer. I would even say probably not going to be able to do everything he wants to do in 4 years.
No,
It's
saying, but I'm saying at that point, how about this?
Yeah, I will,
The
yeah.
eggs, should the eggs be cheaper by then?
right. I'm hoping. I'm hoping there's a difference in my life.
America, what Donald Trump should do is get a bunch of fucking chickens and roosters and right now make eggs.
Make
Make
eggs,
eggs. We'll make the eggs
bro,
cheaper and
the-
we'll be
the
happier,
question
bro.
is, I don't care how much the eggs cost. I care how much I'm making. How much is coming home.
That's a
right?
good point.
Yeah.
How much is coming home and staying home? That isn't going back to the government and all this shit, right? Because my gas can cost $15 or whatever the fuck you want to call it. The value of a dollar is
No, but that's literally inflation. If you're saying you don't care what it costs, no, you have to care what it
If
costs.
I'm bringing more money in, then I'm good.
See, but-
if everything is going up and my value of my
disagree.
currency is dropping at the same time, then I'm not.
You're speaking like a millionaire. A millionaire don't give a shit
Well,
how
I'm
much
the guy
eggs
at the
cost.
table saving the penny.
No, that's what I'm saying. A millionaire don't care how much eggs cost. A millionaire doesn't care how much gas costs because he doesn't see that bill.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
A regular person
No.
working a job, but you're saying I don't care if it costs $15, but I'm making this much. That's inflation, bro. You don't want that. You want your money that our money that we're making 2 years ago, 3 years ago was good money. The inflation of everything costing more was the one that hurt our pockets.
It's not inflation if the intrinsic value of my dollar is increasing also. If I can buy more with my dollar, if the cost of goods are going up, but my dollar's value is not going up, that's inflation.
Your dollar's value is not going to go up because your boss is not giving you more money.
Well, no, because it's still not worth more to my fucking boss than it is to me, right? The dollar bill has a set value, right? What it's supposed to be backed by something. Back in the day, it was gold, etc., right? If my dollar bill is worth more, and maybe you fucking go to your crypto fucking currency or whatever the fuck we do, but if I bring more value to my currency back, it doesn't matter how much I'm spending. What matters is how much spending power I have. How much buying power does my dollar bill have under Obama, under this, under that, versus what's going on with the cost of goods. If the cost of goods are going up, but my buying power is not increasing with them,
it's not going to increase, bro.
Or if they're going at the same fucking rate, yeah, then it sucks. But that's what matters to me, right? It doesn't matter to me if the fucking eggs cost $5 if the value of my dollar is going down, right?
What do you think?
I just want prices to go down. I want shit to go down, dog. Like
Yeah,
Trump, do whatever the fuck you. Because I know there's no
dollars.
way. I'm sorry, going back to Kamala, I keep saying, but there's no way she would have made things better and economically. There's no way. Trump is a businessman. Yes, he lost billions of dollars, went bankrupt, blah blah blah. But I trust him behind the wheel way more than I would have trusted
JFK
her.
files.
I'm just hoping, dog.
JFK files.
Damn. Sharp turn.
That's right.
I'm a history nerd.
Right?
All right, jump into it.
No
What
pun
do you think?
intended,
What do you think about them releasing the files here pretty soon?
I think that's good.
It's good, dog. I think it's. Again, those to me are like cool social impacts, right? Which come and go. It's like that. The aliens. So this is the thing. Those things should be. They should be let out there, right? But to me, it's a lot going on right now, right?
I don't care about putting someone on Mars. I don't give a fuck about JFK files. I want the price of eggs and gas to go down, and I want to make more money.
And I want to get people out of war.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's cool. It's like cool. And now I can know what happened 70 years ago.
I want to know, bro.
Well,
I think
Okay,
not a lot of
look,
people.
bro.
I don't think a lot of people are gonna be surprised.
Bro, we know
I
what
think
happened.
we kind of already know.
Exactly. All that
Yeah.
happened was it confirmed or validated like the most prominent conspiracy theories on what happened with JFK. I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in there. The driver popped that fool.
No.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
did.
mama, go back and watch.
said,
Oh
"Oh,
my
my
mama.
mama."
Oh
It's
my
a
mama.
Bruder
Sorry,
film.
mama.
He did, though.
Yeah, he leans
Boy went
over
like
the floor
this.
and goes douche and just busts his shit out real
Oh, yeah,
quick. fool.
facts.
It's
And
hard to
then-
shoot a gun though
No.
like that.
It's no, it's
I
not.
mean,
no, it's not.
it's not.
No, it's not.
But
You
without
would've
everyone
seen-
around you knowing.
You would have seen.
No,
Like
when
if
you
I did
Secret
this right now,
Service,
you guys would know.
Bro,
right?
okay, nowadays
You
because
talking about
rings and all
Secret
this
Service,
shit. Thank
though?
you, dog.
Secret
And, I
Service,
mean,
these
think about it.
motherfuckers
Oh,
are
okay,
trained.
okay.
And then the wife,
dog.
and then what's her name, jumps to the back, tries to get out the car, and the other Secret Service agent grabs her and is like, "Nah, stay in there." You know what I mean? Nah, but I mean that. Side note,
No,
right?
if you
Side note.
go back and pay attention to the
Fool,
video,
he
I should have
slides
sent
back.
Chris a link. I should have sent Chris a
Yeah.
link, but we could have showed it.
Watch
But
in
if you go
slow-mo.
back and see the video, watch it in slow mo, you could see the driver right
Thank
before
you.
you see JFK's
Goes,
head
you
just
sh-
go
boom.
back.
Yep.
You see him just kind of turn.
Bro, hold on.
Like,
and
why else
pause.
would he have turned back before JFK
I
was
love
shot
it.
with
The guys that
bullet?
didn't care about JFK and they're all into it. Go.
Well, no. Hey, so this is the thing.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
By the way,
Like,
right?
it's not
It's
gonna change my
old
mind.
news,
dog.
okay,
I
here
already
we go,
know.
here we go.
Look, bro, look.
I already know they smoked them, so
And
it's not
this
gonna
is
change
old
nothing for
news,
me.
dog. Right? Like bro, conspiracies is like our era right here, dog. YouTube and shit. So to me, bro, even what I'm saying right here, this is like fucking 5-10 years
Yeah.
old already. Secondly, we know it was like the mafia and what's his name fucking tied into it
Yeah,
together.
there's a
dog.
whole
But
shit behind it.
At the end of the day, this doesn't change shit because like the Italian mob is not what it was anymore. So you're not gonna have any impact there. All
Everyone's
those
dead.
politicians,
But we wanna know.
Way too long.
all you got is fucking RFK up in here, right? Who is like, that's why all of a sudden it matters. Yeah. If he wasn't in here, bro, you think he would give?
I can't. His voice is just too much.
It's so
to me,
bad.
dog.
Oh, that's
I
why
want to
he
fuck
has.
with him, but I
But he's-
cannot.
I fuck with him,
His
bro.
voice makes
That's
my
what-
voice hurt.
hey,
My
He could
throat
have been
hurts.
president, bro.
Bro,
in that voice.
no. When we talked about it, I said the same thing. America would have never let that man president because of his
Hey,
voice.
are they cursed?
No,
the Kennedys?
Yeah, the Kennedys. Come on, are they cursed?
Nah, G, it's just these guys in
the,
power.
the,
No,
the
think about it, bro.
plane crash, boom,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
JFK Jr.
That's not a
That was the
curse.
seed.
one
That
was
was the last
popped.
seed. No, that was the last boy.
90s, yeah, back in the
That's
90s.
it?
Yeah.
Bro, listen, dog. That's like some North Korea shit. It's not a curse. It's your whole family. You fucked up.
Yeah.
Wait,
Exactly,
fool.
that's what
you,
I'm
you,
saying.
you believe in fucking flat Earth, but you don't believe in
I don't
fucking
believe in
JFK being
flat Earth. Not a
cursed.
flat
Wait,
Earth.
what?
He does, bro. Go into the rabbit hole, bro.
Interesting.
Go into the rabbit hole. Ask him any question about flat Earth, bro.
Listen,
it.
do me a solid fool. Ask me the difference between what the question you ask me, what I believe about the question you ask me. There's a difference,
Okay.
right? Fuck, fool. What do you want from me now, dog? You want flat Earth? Or you
I
want to go
can't
to
get into it with a
JFK,
flat earther.
bro?
No offense. I don't know that much, but
Now
all
I want to.
You see, now he wants to.
So how can you not if you
Hey,
don't know
so
much about it?
why haven't we got video
I
footage
bet I can sway 'em.
of the walls, bro?
You do. What do you mean?
What website can I?
You can go on YouTube right now if you want. Also, you can
Wait,
look
what
up
walls?
the ice wall he's talking about. So again, I don't know.
No, I
I
heard
don't-
about that.
I don't fit into that. I'm not a flat earther. What I am is the Earth. Okay, so check it out. You have something called the Mercator map. What you believe in is the Mercator map, and it's wrong, right? Because literally, you look at like
Me and
this.
99% of the world.
I mean, probably.
So how
way
did
less.
how did Japan come and bomb us? Did they like go off the flat Earth, or how was it? Because of how the map works. I'm still trying
you
to
want
figure
to
that
see?
one
You
out.
want to see something crazy? Why don't you, while you ask me the question, look up the UN symbol.
The UN symbol.
Yeah, I'll walk you
Chris,
through
Chris,
something
the
real
UN
quick.
symbol.
Yeah, I got you. I got you right now.
I told you we'll go down the rabbit hole,
Actually,
bro.
Chris, do me a solid.
shit.
Since it's you, I'll just help you expedite this. On one screen, however you can do this, look up the UN symbol. On the other one, look up the UN. Look up the flat Earth map. All right, we'll compare the two.
Did you hear Lord Jamar get screwed by what's his name, Dave something or other?
He got pretty boned.
He got pretty.
right.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah.
Somebody call it over there, Chris. Yeah, let's get the phone call, dude.
You see that flat Earther just got disproved though at the Alaska, the North Pole, where the sun went around.
yeah. I seen that.
Yeah, because
one.
it's not fucking flat. I got you though.
Yeah, hotline. Put the number up there, Chris.
If the Earth is flat, how did Japan attack America?
That's what he's asking, bro.
All the way
Damn.
around.
Conspiracies.
How do they do it?
So check it out.
Here we go. Fool conspiracy.
Fucking A, fool. So this is why I hate this fucking shit, because you guys will ask me questions without asking me what do I believe in, right? So
He did the dictionary, bro.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you
Lord
a
Jamar got
question.
roasted.
He did the
Let me
dictionary.
ask you a question. So this is what like a logical fallacy is. First and foremost, you're assuming that if the Earth is flat, the map is the exact same map where all of the continents are positioned in the same exact position that they are on a sphere. First of all, the continents will not be in the same spots that they would be on a sphere, right? So much shit like Pangea, so many different. First of all, you had Pangea where the continents separated, right? That wouldn't have occurred the same exact way on a sphere. So you have all these logical fallacies that you assume that you can walk into with a flat Earth, which I don't believe in, that you would walk into with a sphere. That you have to keep in mind you're coming to something with a half full cup, thinking you know some shit. You have to empty your cup out entirely. The reason why I ask you to look up the UN symbol,
Right there?
right? So this is the UN symbol.
Show it
So I
to us.
understand it's not a sphere, correct? Go ahead. keep on.
No, well, this is. I mean, it's
Oh,
it's a you know, it has to be a circle, right? So if you look at the UN symbol, this is the UN, right?
United Nations, bro.
All the landmasses are central, right? You have Iceland on the end, right? But you have Africa, all your European continent, everything right here is central.
Where's America right
Now
there?
check it out.
Where's the Gulf of
it's
America?
the-
Right there,
it's the left one.
Damn, Australia is that close to us?
Well,
Oh,
no,
bro,
I
I'm gonna
got
go
you.
there next
I'm
week.
gonna put y'all on game. I'm gonna fuck your whole world up right now. Well, you know what I promise you? I can't promise
First you got
you.
me with Shakespeare, now you're about to give me with this.
I will not promise you're gonna be a flat earther, but I promise you're gonna realize that your map is wrong. So now, while you're looking at this, try to keep it in your mind. This is not the way our map looks, right? Our map, everything is kind of laying more linear, right? So and you have Alaska up top, all that shit. I think it's like Greenland on bottom, whatever, and then everything is more central. Now check it out, and then you have the equator, which is where all your brown and hot shit goes. Now look up the flat Earth map real quick. Check out how stupid this is.
Let's see.
So
Flat
I'm
Earth
not going to
map,
say
Chris.
the flat Earth is map, but I'm going to say the UN might have fucked up real quick.
And then show us some flat booty broad either, Chris.
Nah, G. Spheres. We need spheres, Papa.
Chris like them white
We
girls
need
too, huh?
spheres, G.
Oh,
Now, check this out. I just want y'all to explain something away to me.
All right, let's see, bro. Flat Earth map.
Yes, sir.
You got one there, Chris?
Yeah, right there. Any of those right there will do. Any of those right there
What's
will
up,
do.
Tony?
On the right there, Chris, next
So
to
the
the right.
ice walls are taller than the Himalayas? But that's the highest point.
Why
on
would they
Earth,
have
right?
to be taller than the Himalaya?
Question, bro. It's a question.
But why?
Because the Himalayas are 13 miles up, right?
Okay.
Now, in the scope of the Earth, we're like what 8? I don't know how many fucking thousand miles. So the highest point on Earth is only 13 miles from the surface.
What does that have to do with the ice wall, though?
No, what I'm saying is like, so this has to be bigger than that. Like,
No.
the ice wall to me don't make sense either. Dog.
Why does it have to be
me,
bigger than the tallest
because
mountain?
because the world is smooth. If you look at the highest peak on Earth, fool, that's 13 miles up. 13 miles is nothing compared to the
Yeah,
Earth
fool, if I'm in
on
the
Earth.
Himalayas and I look across, I would be able to see the ice wall, bro.
Well, actually, I got you on that one too, but but what I'm trying to understand is why does the ice wall have anything to do with the highest point?
Okay, hold on. Here's the map.
That's a
Here's the map.
flat Earth map. All right. That's a
Because
flat
they're-
Earth map.
Transition that,
they're
Chris.
that high up.
So
Like,
is
No,
that
this is no.
We got over
This
the
is
Himalayas.
beyond the ice wall.
This is
some,
beyond. This is
no.
part two, fool.
Look up, just look flat Earth map.
This is part
and
two, Chris.
You see, it's like
Part
a,
one-
no. That has to do with these motherfuckers that are
He
trying to
said-
bring
oh,
Alaska.
so there's some
You see
other
that one right
crazy
there?
guys
Hey,
that got
Chris,
beyond
hold
the
on,
ice
hold
wall
on,
now.
Chris.
Oh, that's
You
a
see,
good
go
one,
up a little
bro.
bit. Scroll up one. You see right there
All right,
next to the red
let's-
circle next to it.
Lalo
I
G,
see
relax.
it's like a
This is for
press on
fun,
real
bro.
quick.
We're just going down a rabbit hole.
My question
Okay,
is,
so-
why would they lie
Yeah.
to us? And say it's
Okay, I got
Answer,
you, bro.
answer.
I got four
Answer.
fucking questions to answer. Y'all gotta let me handle this.
Give us
piece
that
by
one.
piece.
That one. I
I
want that
got
one.
you on that one though,
Why
right?
would they lie to
Because
us?
that one's the easiest one in the
Okay.
fucking
Yeah,
world.
well,
Can-
Okay,
They
Okay, you see
so
that
where
right
would-
now? No. Hold on. Before you
let-
ask me more,
where-
Let him
where-
answer
let
that.
me-
Let him
where-
answer that.
Hold on.
any of those where you
So-
can actually see the land masses will do.
Tony, hold on. Let him answer that. Why would they hide it from us?
Well, first of all, just in America alone, bro, most of us, I think it's like 85% of American land is not occupied by any type of residence or anything. So you have a bunch of minerals. America has huge oil wells, shit like that, bro. There's videos of the Saudi princes talking about beyond this ice wall, there are land masses with just oil fields upon oil fields where we're pulling things out. So if you had a bunch of people that did not know that there were all these other land masses, these minerals, these places to live, these places to go, especially when the
So the other
climate's being
countries
fucked
don't
up.
know it?
Well, why would they not? So in Alaska right now, you have the only treaty in the entire human history where all man has come together and created a treaty is over the North Pole, where you cannot go there. So any military, every single military is out there right now and will shoot you if you go beyond certain things. You can only tour within the parameters they allow you to. Where else in the world, other than this fucking ice wall, has all the world came together to create a treaty? Well, if I ask a question, I want to answer.
And that's true. That's true.
No, but-
That's
Right?
confirmed true.
Yes, confirmed
That is
true. We can look it up right now.
I have. Okay,
Hold
go
on.
get
So
the
check
map.
this out. Now, this is your
Listen,
flat
Tony,
Earth
listen,
map.
Tony.
Is it possible to do a side by side with the UN symbol and the Earth map? Yeah, I got you. If you can do that real quick, please. And I'm gonna pose a question to y'all since you're on 4. I got you with one.
let's do it,
What's
bro.
up with this and why?
What's that?
You'll see right now. What's up with this and why?
With what?
Is this closer to your Mercator map on a sphere, or is this closer to a flat Earth map?
But there's a few flat maps like that, no?
No.
Or-
No.
So you're telling me the
But the
UN?
one is the UN. So the UN is not your Mercator map. And we'll look up the Mercator map and you'll tell me that's my sphere. What I know for a fact is that UN map is the UN map. And
So
it does
because
not
you
look
have
like
two
yours.
maps that look the same, that means we have
No,
flat
because
Earth?
you have you
I'm
have
trying to get the- I'm
no
trying to figure
because you
this
have a United Nations symbol that represents the globe, the Earth, all of the nations.
So they're lying
and
to us,
it is
bro?
not a Mercator map. I'm asking a question. If I can answer all yours, I got to know if you can answer one of mine.
To me, it's this. If I found out it was a flat Earth, would I really care? I don't think so.
Well, why does it have to be flat? See,
No,
that's the whole
bro.
argument. It doesn't
How
have to
are
be
Oh, shit,
flat.
Tony's still there. Caller, go ahead.
Oh shit, we forgot about Tony.
So, how are you going to represent every country if it's a sphere on a picture? Is what I'm saying. So, are you going to
The Mercator
picture
map.
like this? Is the
No.
US? You need-
So
Yeah.
check this out. Look, could you do me a favor? It is.
It is, okay, yeah.
Shit.
So all you do is do this, boom, and that's it. So check this out.
Hey, you just turn it upside down.
So check this out. And caller, you could do this while we're on the phone. You can look up Mercator map. This is the whole point of the Mercator map. So hold on, I got you right now. The reason why that becomes a problem to represent all of the
Kill 20 minutes
nations.
with this fool.
The reason, yeah, but I got
Your
you
job
right
is
now.
easy,
So
homie. I need a co-host.
The reason why the Mercator map exists is because it actually is hard to represent all the nations on a sphere, right? So back in the day when
Right.
you had all of the navigation being done
think
by
it's rotate
ship,
180.
we had to find a way to actually lay something out on a two-dimensional object, aka a map, when you had a three-dimensional object, aka a sphere. Therefore, the Mercator map was born. But the Mercator map was built by imperialist colonies who they blew out all of the European nations. So all of a sudden, Europe looks down there the size of Africa. But we all know that Africa can
Yeah.
fit all of the
Oh, yeah, for
all
sure.
of the continents in it. So go and look at your
Yeah.
fucking map
Yeah,
and
that's
scale
for
it
sure.
and tell me why Europe is basically the same
Because you
size
wanna-
as
you
America.
wanna show
So
power in the
so
world.
I got you. So then when you ask me me questions like, how the fuck do people bomb it? First of all, you don't know what the fuck your world looks like.
Look at that, bro.
Right?
He gets hot. He gets
your,
passionate.
your idea of Europe that looks this
Definitely
big
studied
on
this
your
more than
fucking
me.
all day, bro.
Take the maps
That's
out,
why
Chris.
I need good questions. G.
Nah,
I don't
okay.
need to know why fucking Japan bombed us,
Hey,
dog.
how about this question? How about this one? Or you tell me, didn't some flat earthers actually go to where did they go?
Arctic or something?
They go to Arctic and they
You
figured
see,
out.
this is why you're
No, I'm
wrong.
asking
No,
you.
they did. Yeah, but
No,
this
and
is
what
why you're
happened?
wrong. So this is a false equivalency. You keep approaching me with the assumption that I'm a flat
I didn't
earther.
say you. I
so
said them.
check it out. Flat earthers lose the fucking argument every time too.
So what are you? You're a bubble earther?
Nah, I'm somebody that knows that whatever the fuck
a
I was told
Coke
is
bottle.
not true.
That's
I
it.
got you. So check this out. Neil deGrasse Tyson 4 years ago came out and said the Earth is more of a pear shape, not
Yeah,
a
he
sphere.
did.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
what the fuck have
Yeah,
we been
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at? The
But
blue
he's right.
marble.
No, that makes sense.
But
Where's
he-
my pear?
no, but he's the same
No, no,
guy
no, no,
that
no, no,
said
no, no, no.
women in men's sports or men in women's sports doesn't really matter. It matters how you kind of feel.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
his scientific
tuck
shit to
the-
me
hey,
is gone, bro.
If you tuck the dick, you're
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
aerodynamic now, G.
Okay.
All I know is
okay.
I'm more confused about flat Earth versus round
Okay.
Earth than I
No, no,
was
no, no.
10
So-
years
so
ago.
Check it out. Hold on, caller. Before you jump in,
Tony,
let me
we're
say
gonna change
one
the
thing.
subject. Give me another question, bro. We're off the flat Earth. We fell off the
Thank
flat
you.
Earth like some other people.
Fucking A.
Come on, man, bro.
Yeah, we're out of the flat Earth, bro.
He still wants to know about his.
We're shifting, bro. We're shifting.
Hey,
If you don't
so
shift, you're getting hung up on. What we got?
Hey, you don't want me to handle his ice wall fucking question, fool?
Switch Wikipedia pages.
If Tony doesn't shift, we're gonna push him off the fucking flat Earth right now, bro. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, so penny, right?
Fuck the
So
penny.
I think the penny, okay, it makes 3-4 cents. We can't make it out of anything else. They made it out of tin.
It's
In World War II,
useless.
We need a fucking copper.
It's like
No,
making 8 tracks or something. It's useless, bro. The
Nah,
penny's
but-
useless.
So, a very nice Jewish gentleman told me, if you keep your eye on the cents, the themselves.
One more
And
time.
Say it
that's
again.
very true. If you keep your eye, if you watch your cents, the dollars take care of themselves.
Yeah, DJ Quick
So if
said
you
if it
watch
don't make
every
dollars,
penny-
it don't make sense
Oh, no,
too.
listen,
It don't make sense.
listen. I kind of got the same schooling, and I can drop any kind of coin. I'm picking it up off the ground. Some
Yeah.
people are like, I'm like, no, that's bad. That's
yeah.
bad. But
Right.
at some point, yeah, it's time to get rid of the penny, fool. Come on, carnal.
Yeah.
It's time to go,
I don't
brother.
think
Yeah, we don't need a penny.
I think for the taxes, we have a 0.99 whatever fucking variable.
Roll it
tax.
over and send it
That's
to the
cent.
fucking kids in somewhere, bro. Because
No, that's
US
like that,
Aid.
bro.
I like
Hey,
that.
US Aid. Hey, let's talk about that, Tony. What do you think about US Aid getting cut, bro?
huh?
Everything gone, homie. No money for
Hasta
you, no
la
money.
bye-bye.
It's the opposite of Oprah. Oprah's like, here's for you. USA, like,
Nah,
no money for you,
I
no
think-
money for
I
you.
think-
Check under your seat. Ain't shit.
Nah, there's too much illicit shit going on that we need cash. We need
Yeah.
cash.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no question. They
That
can
I agree
eliminate
with.
all day. You know, okay, it's a barter system, whatever. It's our time for money. They can't tell us, oh well, we're gonna give you the digital shit. Like, if I'm putting my time again, it's government control, dog. Right?
Facts. Yep,
So,
for sure.
like again about the side jobs. If I do a service for somebody, I that's my dollar.
Yes, sir.
That's my dollar that I get to keep. The government has no fucking say about
Well,
it.
they keep about 30,
Yeah,
40%.
I'm gonna say they
They
say
actually do have a big say.
Yeah.
According to my last
Yeah.
paycheck,
Hey,
they
but
do
who's
have
counting?
a,
But who's
they do have
counting?
a say.
They be asking all. They got a lot to
If
say.
the guy pays me in pennies, and the guy pays me in pennies, I'm taking
There
them,
you
buddy.
go. There you go. Hey, Tony, I got a lot of callers coming in, brother. Thanks for the call always, oh boy. Appreciate you. Make sure to go check out
Honestly,
Dusty
hey,
Vision,
hey.
homie.
Yeah. Peace,
Hey,
Tony.
Thanks for screaming at me, fool. Love you. Bye.
Tony's the homie, man. Tony's a
Tony.
long time fan. US Aid. Wait, the phone calls are coming, bro.
There's
They're
gonna be
coming.
more flatter
get to
shit
'em.
because you wanted to start that, bro.
I love it, bro. I love getting this guy started, bro. Hotline.
Are you guys trying to? Man, I love pennies.
Oh shit! This guy's like Scrooge McDuck. He goes into pennies and fucking goes in there swimming, bro.
Yeah, a penny
What
for
do you
your
love about the
thought ass,
penny,
fool.
bro?
Hey, no, I'm just kidding. Like, no.
You love about the pennies, crazy.
Hold on, bro. And I'm like, no caps because
Damn, get this for
so
two.
my one of my nephews,
Yes.
he goes, hey, you got like an old ass penny, like a where I live.
How
There's a
drunk
lot
are
of,
you,
like,
dog? On a
veterans.
scale of 1 to 10. How drunk are you right now on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh no, I'm not drunk. I'm driving,
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
and I'm on my Bluetooth,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's raining right now, like right here.
But
No, but,
hey, you got 30 seconds, fool. Let's roll. I know who this is, man. What's going
No,
on,
the
player?
pennies. Hey, the pennies. If you look on the day, you could find old ones, and they go for $1 million.
Well, then, if they stop making the penny, they'll go to $2 million.
$1 million.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
think about
you're
it.
right. You're right.
They'll go to $2
Penny
million.
be worth a lot.
I'm just kidding, guys.
No penny worth $1 million, dog. There's no
Later,
way.
fool.
This fool about to have me washing pennies off the
like, no,
street.
that's
Fool,
not
just
true.
like, what year is that?
Let's even
dog?
get
I
in
was
there.
like, there's no way that's true.
Hell no.
USAID.
Hell no.
You know, I for the life of me can't figure out why people are against our government looking after the money.
They don't stop, bro.
That's being. Go ahead, get to it.
Hotline.
USA, fuck them kids.
American Cholo.
There he is.
Damn, you know by the opening voice of it.
Yeah.
Good, dog.
This is the Alabama Mexican right here, bro.
That's right.
The Alabama
Hey,
Mexican's
hey.
in the house.
That's right.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Hey, I'm gonna change the subject for sure, man.
Let's go.
You be getting some dumbass callers over here, man.
Shots fired. What you got?
Hey, Mark Anthony, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
What's up, G? Shit, well, I was just waiting for this caller to come in right now, dog.
I said Mark
Hey.
Anthony.
Hey,
That's why he ain't worried
Doughboy,
about
how
the
you
cut the
doing,
price of
man?
eggs. He got
What's
money,
up,
brother.
How you doing, man? Excited to hear
Hey,
you.
hey, the guest. Hey, I thought you were Ryan Redband from Kill Tony, man.
Oh, me?
Oh, damn.
I haven't got that one yet.
Ah,
You
shit.
got more facial hair, though.
Yeah, he does. What's up, Alabama Mexican? Talk to us, homie. What
Hey.
you got?
Oh, well, we ain't gonna do is talk about the motherfucking flat Earth, man. You know what
He
I'm
said,
saying?
well, we ain't gonna do. Fuck yeah, son of a bitch, flat earth. I ain't going off for that motherfucker.
Fuck, thank God, dog.
What you got, man? Talk to
Yeah.
us. You got 30
All right.
seconds.
Oh, no, chill. I'm one of the good callers, man. Hey,
He's damn near a co-host.
Hey, you, American Cholo, do you really have 3 strip clubs around the studio, man?
Do I have what? 3 what?
3 strip clubs.
Oh, no, we got about 5
Ratchet
or 6,
City?
bro.
Yeah.
5 or 6,
He
bro.
just said the 3 good ones.
Yeah,
bro.
hey,
Let me show this
that's a
to
good-
Dusty.
that's a good topic. Hey, what do you think about Kamala running
Strip
for
clubs near
governor,
me.
man?
Oh my God! Please don't.
Governor
And
of what?
California,
Kelly?
we're the type that we would vote for her. Yeah, she wants to run for the governor of California.
Yeah, we got to pause that.
Yeah, I'm a hopefully it happen. I see we
170. Doon.
Damn, all I see is red dot strip clubs everywhere. Right? God damn.
Right, G. We support single mothers right
bro.
here, dog.
All up to 170, bro. Yeah, they're there, bro.
all
They're there.
single mothers
Ironically,
support
the
that
highest
city.
rated divorce in this area as well.
And marriages.
What's up, Alabama Mexican? Talk to us, homeboy.
Hey, American Cholo, have you ever heard about my abortion solution? Did Mark Anthony ever tell you about that?
definitely
No,
did.
but I'm afraid to ask. What is your abortion solution, bro?
Oof.
All right, I got the best plan here.
Show him a
I need
picture
for
of you.
guys
You want to have a baby by this guy?
And I'll be his VP. Fool. That's the
remember
fucked
this
up
shit.
part. Fool. Fuck,
Hey,
dog.
Go ahead, AM.
All right, please be quiet because I need some silence, please. Yeah. All right, check it. Check it out. So
Well, you better be able to have
Every-
the pressure, dog.
every single woman here in the U.S. gets 1 abortion with no question. Okay,
A freebie.
With no question.
free.
Okay.
Free. You get picked up from
Dude, it
the house.
costs $270.
and then we
Who
take
can't
you
afford
back.
And you what?
And then we take the girl back. They get delivered back. They get nurtured on their first abortion, but every abortion after that, they have to treat it like a DUI, and they gotta upload a picture of themselves on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Oh,
Every abortion.
that's not too shabby.
Hey, but you know what? And this is why I'm gonna be his VP, dog, because we're gonna put a mark on the ID at that point, fool, like an organ donor.
Trump's like, get that Alabama Mexican. I need to make some policy on abortion.
Yeah, the guy's saying good things. He's got good ideas.
Oh, gee.
Hey,
The whiskey's good in Alabama, brother.
hey,
Go ahead.
Hey,
Well, he's
look.
just off of tap
Hey.
water, dog.
Go ahead.
hey, listen. You guys might think it's funny, but I make a lot of sense. I'll drop the abortions by a fraction, man.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
you dropped by a lot. All right, I'm a Mexican.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, you had your time.
Hey.
I appreciate you, brother.
Hey.
No, get him out of here,
Thank
Chris.
you.
He'll keep going, bro. I already know this guy.
He will keep going.
So you know what I got? You know what I got to do with the
Motherfucker will
Alabama
keep going.
Mexican? I need to make a picture of that guy, bro. Like a
Yes.
fun. I need to have somebody make me a picture.
You know I got him. I got him right now. You ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah, he's a loyal
No,
caller.
you see
bro.
that?
That fool needs to send a picture of himself.
He
No,
does. He does.
We
Hey,
need to make a cartoon
I got
picture
you
of
right
that
now.
fool.
I got you right now. Have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah, hell yeah.
The fool with the glasses?
That's him
that
for
what he
sure.
does?
That's
Okay,
him.
Alabama Mexican. Go check out Dusty Vision TV, man. Go give this guy some calls.
If I had to
Peace,
put a
man.
But he
face
comes up with some
to
real
that
good stuff, bro.
voice,
It's the
it'd
beauty
be
part of
that.
it. Caller, hotline.
Go for it.
Right.
fact, Alabama, the minimum wage is $7.25, bro.
The minimum wage in
Crazy.
Alabama is
Damn.
$7.
well, that was here like 10 years ago.
About that, yeah.
It was
I
that
was
here.
in Panda Express the other day.
Hey,
It's
Gil, how's it going, brother?
$24.
It's going good, my man. What's going on? We got Dusty Vision in the house and the fellas over here, man.
Everything was going good till the flat Earth bullshit started, but it's all good.
Parte del show, güey.
Let me drop my 2 cents on this. If you want to have like an honest conversation about politics in today's time,
Every time
Yeah.
you call us.
if you want to have an honest conversation in today's time on politics,
I mean, I
You have
don't
to
know how much
understand
time you
that
think I got right now. We got a whole panel, so if it's got to be like a question or two, you
He's
can
trying
get
to
that
just
in.
touch-
yeah,
talk,
you have to. If you want to have an honest conversation in today's politics, you got to understand that both parties are in cahoots with each other.
Oh, yeah.
So both parties are working for the same corporations, and they just make it seem like it's two different parties.
Both
to have
parties,
us
yes,
fighting
but
each
Donald
other.
Trump, no.
So, for example, the immigration thing with the Venezolanos, like that was a Republican and Democrat created thing because through this USAID money, they were giving money to the opposition in Venezuela to fight against communism, and they were using that money to bring Venezolanos here. So
I thought
the
it was for
reason why
sex
they're
change.
getting rid of USAID now is because now they could just spill their propaganda through Meta, through Instagram and Facebook. They don't need USAID no more. They don't need to put a field office in Venezuela and send
You think
agents
it's crazy or
already.
what?
When they could
Nah,
when they
nah,
could
nah.
just do it all through
$2 million out there for sex change
Yeah, they did.
to
Yeah,
Venezuela.
I don't believe that it's both parties exactly on the immigration thing. It's been both parties for the last 30 years, yes, because nobody has came up with the actual solution, right? But as far as the last 3 to 4 years, no, that was all Biden, bro. That was all Biden. Really, I think that's why Biden did it. He let all those people in because he knew the tides were turning and they need Democratic votes eventually. And he
Democrats
figured,
set him up.
I'm gonna get you guys in here. You guys are gonna become citizens. Once you guys get older, your kids get older. Guess what? Who gave us papers? The Democrats. Let's vote for them.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel it
And
is.
to be honest, if you really want to break it down, bro, yes, the left wing and right wing are the same fucking bird. But to be honest, bro, most voters are one policy voters, right? Most people are not truly Republican or Democrat. Most people are more independent, where we share kind of the line. It's just one subject depending on what our lives are like, right? Whether that's immigration, whether that's education, whatever it is. Most people are voting off one or two different principles, rather than they're leaning entirely right or entirely left, right? That's what the
and
extremes.
the reason why people are voting on certain different principles is because there's media conglomerates now. For example, Hockman spent like $1.2 million on pure propaganda, so he spent like
He gave me some.
$300K with a conglomerate that works on Instagram and Facebook to spread false news or to spread
All
propaganda.
politicians
to
do
the
that, brother.
masses.
And this
All
is-
politicians.
and this is the other
when you
thing.
look at
That's
where
why.
he spent his donation money, you will see that he spent a lot of money buying 10 o'clock news reports on KCLA,
Yeah.
on KBC Channel 7,
American Cholo.
But
on
who's
Fox
watching
11.
American
So these dudes are playing chess, bro. These dudes
course
are playing
they
chess.
are.
Okay, but this
At
is
least a
That's
mil.
why, for example, when you look at the whole trans issue, yo,
Yeah, we're actually paying attention
here.
to
We
you,
got
fool. He's like, damn, they hung up on me. We're paying attention to you.
Because most people already tune out in his
Well,
life already.
yeah.
They're like,
What's
dog,
up?
you're tripping. No, we're here, homie.
they're playing chess. For example, when you look at the whole trans issue that they started with the schools and the gays, really, what that was.
Oh no, he does
Hey,
statements.
bro,
He does statements.
can I finish the statement and then
yeah.
Gil could.
For sure, go ahead.
Yeah, because I want you to chime in on it, Gil. But the reason why they pushed the whole gay thing in the schools so much was because they wanted to take funding from public schools and put it in private schools that are teaching religion and other things. So they want rich people to be able to get into some of this public fund money so they don't have to pay for their children's private school. That's my last 2 cents.
You
Gil.
got it, brother. Appreciate the call always.
Well, have a good one, Pepper. All right.
He's one of the guys that calls a lot. He's a liberal guy. He's
Yeah, I remember him as a
right?
caller.
And-
He's makes some
I-
good points, though.
Yeah, listen, and that's the beauty of us having a different conversation. But to me, as far as they're trying to make it more charter school. Again, if you're rich, bro, you ain't worried about public money. You ain't giving a shit about eggs. You don't care
not at
about
all.
gas.
Yeah,
you don't
no,
care about the light bill. You
not a
just know
difference,
your account takes care of it, and it is,
Yeah,
bro.
you're not going 50 cents for these eggs versus that. Fool.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
You're picking the one you like. 'cause
But
the
I will agree with him as far as them being the same. But one thing is different: Donald Trump. Donald Trump is like Neo in the Matrix, bro.
He's shaking up everything.
Yeah, he's coming in there.
Easily.
He's coming in the Matrix and saying, "No, this is BS," and everybody's like,
And if he's still here in a year,
going
who, back to my man's point, I'd be
who
surprised.
he's actually taking a Guinness playbook? Bukali from El Salvador. He's coming in like Bukali from El Salvador. Bukali had a big meeting with all his staff when he first got into office. He said, all right, everybody, we are going to investigate everybody in here, including myself. We're going to see if any time somebody all of a sudden had $1 million in their bank account.
I'm fine with that.
And that's what this was doing. And all these people were like, imagine.
No, don't do, because they know they're fucking.
Some of you may be going to prison. Some of my staff. And he's telling you, like, I'm going to investigate myself.
Yeah.
And
Now's
that's
your
what
time, fool.
Yeah, and that's what's supposed to happen
The
to
roosters
shake it
have
up in
come,
America.
G.
And that's what they don't like. And when I say they, I mean just a super rich. Like
I don't think we can really afford that though, bro. I think that even the Trump thing, that's what I'm saying. Like Trump is, in my mind, Trump is more symbolic than he is real, right? I think that what he stands for and the actions he seems to be taking is more of a calling of the time and a response of the time, right? Like, for example, Andrew Tate, in my mind. Andrew Tate is a direct manifestation of extreme feminism and all this bullshit going out there. In reality, most dudes don't fucking talk and go around acting like Andrew Tate, right?
Yeah, no.
But
I tried, bro. It didn't work for me.
But yeah, like,
Let me look up Andrew Tate.
right? But all of that super over masculine red pill era, right? That's just a response to this extreme feminism and men and shit. And
Yes, bro.
Trump is the equivalent of that in the political world to me, right? Where he exists as a direct manifestation of people being tired of this fucking. What is it? Censorship, progressivism, all of this crap.
wokeness, bro.
Right. So you needed a
Progressivism.
guy.
He came in like
woke.
Rambo and killed
Oh my
wokeness,
God.
bro.
Straight up, right? But my question is, look, when anytime, this is why I say about Trump not being ideal. Trump is necessary, right?
Yes.
Because when you go so far, when the rubber band goes so far on one end, it just snaps and flies the other way.
Rubber band?
But flat Earth. When you go so far around the flat Earth, eventually you come to the other
This
side.
is getting dark, bro.
Right, but in my mind, bro, it's just like I don't think that's necessary either. I think that what ends up happening is there's an equilibrium that fucking balances itself out, right? You have too much fucking over masculinity, too much femininity, and eventually we get tired of each other's shit and balance out. I think Trump is super necessary, but the question is like, okay, if I'm gonna be real, yeah, you know,
Let's go.
Hot point here, and I'm sorry because I hope it doesn't happen. But if somebody doesn't pop Trump and he's out here doing the shit that he's doing, it just makes me curious.
Well, they already tried twice.
Twice.
Okay,
homie.
but look,
That was
they
such a
don't
setup,
they
bro.
don't fail,
That
dog.
was such a no.
Listen,
they failed,
they don't
bro.
miss, fool.
You think the first one was a setup?
No,
Because that really okay. Talk to me because that was too close. homie.
Which
Come
one?
on.
The one at
with the ear.
with the ear?
Okay,
You think that was a setup,
bro.
don't
We
think
are talking.
I just think it was
hold on, watch.
incompetence.
No. We are talking about the elite. We're not talking about mall
Thank
cops,
you.
bro.
Thank
Right.
you.
We're
Right.
talking about
Of
the
course.
elite. We're talking about protecting a ex-president who's very controversial. This was the very first time they ever had shooters on a roof.
Yep.
Ever in his detail. If you look at his detail, the very first time. And those shooters got the call, and what they were there to kill this guy. You had regular citizens who were just
Hey, look at that guy.
Hey, look at that guy right
That guy's
there, fool.
walking around
Hey, this
with
guy's
the
got a
rifle
gun.
He's got a ladder.
They damn near
that
throwing
was
rocks
very
at the
weird,
fool,
bro.
dog.
No,
you
it-
think the fact that they're so good that they could just graze
Oh
his ear?
no! I'm saying the guy missed. I'm saying the guy was
No,
trying to.
he was-
He was trying to pop
Gotcha.
his grape. What I'm
See,
saying is
gotcha.
the rest of the guys
We're on
were
the same
told
page,
to
okay.
stand down.
Gotcha.
There were some people that were told to stand down, bro.
Because Biden
They-
was still not-
They were doing a
Everybody was
JFK.
told to stand down. All of the intelligence there was literally.
Why do you think
told
Trump
to
hasn't
stand
said
down.
anything
See,
about that yet? He
all
has to
no,
know
he
that, right?
did.
Did he?
He did.
No, he's banging on the CIA.
Yeah.
He's banging
Oh,
on the
okay.
FBI.
Gotcha.
He don't have. He's a gangster. Where I don't gotta say it.
gonna
I'll
go for
put
the
it
whole
word.
But this is
thing.
my shit.
Yeah.
He took
Okay.
over the power.
But
Nah,
this
but
is my whole.
if it's a setup, dog, he's not walking out of there alive.
That's my point.
he's not
fool.
walking
'Cause
out of
look,
there
when
alive
you
if it's a
leave,
setup.
when you leave that, who else
That's
is
why I don't
following
think it's
you?
a setup.
No. So this is my look. If these people are actually trying to get him in that point, bro, the secret, all these cats are the guys around you trying to kill you. Unless you pull up with some Delta squad where you go and get your own little fucking soldiers, good old boys, and you're like, nah, fuck all these guys around me right now. I need my people to hold me down right now. I just don't like. Okay, for example, Alex Jones. How isn't Alex Jones alive all this time?
Yeah, but that's Alex Jones. Alex Jones to them, they could say he's a nutcase. We're talking
No,
about
but
we're talking about a guy who's gonna
He's been right too
eventually
much.
and did take over the United States. He's the president.
Yeah.
The reason they failed, I want to say it was
Didn't take him
the Secret
serious.
Service, right? Because the ones who actually went up was the state police. And he said, somebody said, hey, go up there. And when he saw, that's when the guy
He
kind of
got
panicked.
jittery.
I gotta take the shot.
Yeah.
I gotta take
Yeah.
the shot.
I could buy that.
And these guys, they're looking right at him. And all the snipers that went over there, like, dude, the water tower. Why don't we have anybody up in the water tower? Like, these are basic.
Okay, but why do you hire that kid to do the fucking job?
Because he's a patsy.
You know what I mean?
Who are you gonna hire? You're gonna hire a patsy.
Okay, so check this out. Let me ask you a question. So JFK, going back to that.
Oswald was a patsy.
Okay,
Same
but,
shit.
but you didn't have one
Oswald
shooter.
didn't smoke
No,
him.
exactly. I get
So
that.
then why do you only have a patsy who's gonna get scared?
Because in today's world, you can't have shots from other places and
The
say,
fuck
wait,
you
no, hold
can.
on. And you say, oh, it was just one guy. Then it's a conspiracy.
Bro, I got a ring camera right now. Fools are popping off shots
I'm
all
not
around.
saying-
Don't nobody where that
no,
shit
no,
coming from.
I'm saying
we
no,
trying to triangulate
no, with
it
the
through
president
ring,
thing. No,
G.
you had to. That was the only shot. Everywhere else, there was nowhere to stand. If that guy would have blew his head off, and they would have killed him.
Right. Over with, yeah.
What have you heard about the guy? I don't even know his first name. I don't know his last name. Oswald, we know everything
Because
about
he
Oswald.
failed.
No, thank you.
Okay, no, but the Boston bombing, you knew about those two kids. The fucking kid at the
But this
Green
is,
Beret
but
at
this is a
Trump.
presidential assassination we're talking about.
we got
and the
Boston
guy,
bombing
nobody
too.
knows nothing about him. Think
The
about
Trump
it.
Tower. The guy
Nobody.
was like, well, that's because everything was just done, and he didn't follow.
This was
through.
less than a year ago. What's his name?
Well, okay, but check it out. If
What-
Trump
do you
was,
know his name?
I have no clue.
Thank you.
But
That's
I
like- it's a
don't.
patsy.
But also, I don't know the guy from the Batman thing. I don't remember.
We're
the
not
Boston
talking about
thing.
that. We're talking about
No,
the
but I was
president.
really familiar with
Right.
it. Right? Some things his name doesn't matter that fucking much in my mind.
We know
Right? They come
Oswald.
and go. Yeah, because look who it was.
Yeah, if
he
you'd have
died.
asked me
Yeah,
6
and-
months ago, I would have told you his name, but I can't. So much shit has happened now.
Literally, and also, like, if you ask the same question when we were learning about Abraham Lincoln and all that shit, when social media didn't take over our brain and everything was hyper speed,
That's-
I would have answered. But hold on, pause.
yeah, go ahead.
What I will say though is that for all of them, bro, all of those situations, no matter how it was, these guys were like, there was other iffy shit going on. Look at JFK. You had two shooters and a patsy. You only have a patsy. Don't you want to guarantee this fucking kid's going to hit that shot?
In today's, I think in
Not even just him hit the
they
shot.
didn't have
he
a, bro.
dies.
They didn't
You
put
wanna
a
guarantee
scope
he
on
dies.
it.
I
Thank
think
you. No
in
scope.
in
no
today's
shooting.
world, they could really be an uprising. I think if they would have shot another shot, the director of Secret Service goes out on national TV and says, "Well, we didn't put anybody up there because the roof was too pitched."
Bro, he was walking with the rangefinder.
That's what I'm saying. But the state police and the local police did not have any connection.
Yeah.
with-
No, that
with
part I get.
No,
The point you're making about him getting freaked out
Listen,
makes total
I
sense.
worked-
But why you have him and not another shooter?
Dusty, I worked on the street where Kamala Harris lives.
Okay.
In Brentwood. I worked
Drop the
there, right?
Addy, dog.
Trip out of
Drop
this.
the Addy.
We go to work. We pull up. They have a big old tent. You got to pull your car in there. They get the dog. They walk around. They have at least 25 highway patrols and motorcycles, about 10 or 12 on cars. You got about 12 black cars. You drive by our house. All these fools are suited and booted.
Hell yeah.
You got dogs walking back. It was like, dude. All right. So this how much in other words, you have the elite.
Yeah, you can't
protecting.
fart up in there.
What they
So-
did is they looked the other way, bro. And the fucking kid didn't make the shot.
That makes a hell of a lot of sense.
It makes more sense than anything else.
that pretty, yeah.
I just don't see. What you're
I don't
saying
see why
makes sense.
they
And
What
let
I
him
thought
walk
you meant
away,
by
dog.
go ahead.
No, yeah, no, you thought no. I meant that the Secret Service
That
looked the
makes
other
sense.
way.
No, that makes total sense because we
How-
can't
how-
have this guy take over. We can't have this dude take over.
That's exactly
because we're
what
all
it-
gone.
Yeah,
Look,
pretty
bro,
much.
Okay, you had what was the reporter from that was in Afghanistan that figured all the bullshit we were doing, where his fucking smart car got taken over and just rammed into a wall and blown the fuck up after he came out with the whole Iraq shit with the war crimes that were going on. Who's this huge journalist, and his car is literally on CCTV being taken over and just slammed into a wall, bro. So let me ask you a question: in a world where I don't have to fucking shoot a shot to kill you, dog, I can send a
Yeah,
drone.
that's what I was gonna say. Why make it so messy?
There's so many, and for me to say, look, this is if I'm gonna do something right now, this is a proxy war at that point, right? This is us taking over an entire government. I'm not gonna roll the dice with some tweaker ass kid. That's my fall guy. Yes, he's my fall guy, but I'm not gonna assume that he's gonna be able to handle that pressure, and I'm not gonna take that risk as Secret Service. I'm gonna have somebody in the building directly
It
behind
was
him
an easy
to
shot.
cover that shot.
It was an easy shot. He was
According
very
to
close.
most sharpshooters,
Yeah,
it was about as easy as it
was.
gets.
It was
okay,
an
but,
easy
but,
shot.
But this is the point you
the
keep
cop
letting
messed it
out.
up from.
Why would they take
him
the
off.
risk of anybody not able to handle pressure in a moment to
It's
fuck
such an
the
easy
shot?
shot.
But it
It's such
wasn't.
an easy shot.
It wasn't wasn't about
right?
the. It wasn't about the kid. The kid didn't have
all
time.
he was a body.
No, the cop came up there.
Yeah.
He said he went up, and that's when the kid got scared, shot at him. And
Okay,
he's
then
like,
let me ask
I
you a
gotta take
question.
the shot now.
Let me ask you a question. Let me
Yeah.
ask a different question. And that
go.
way, maybe we can frame this
They're gonna
differently.
turn you right.
right?
They're gonna turn you.
Well, no, it's just we got to frame it different.
fucking get to
if
it, bro.
you're the guy that I'm trying to, Papa G, don't slow me down. If you're the guy trying to make sure that this guy gets murked, and yes, you need a patsy because you need a fall guy,
Yeah.
right? Are you not going to make sure you have another actual professional shooter that can hit that fucking shot from a further away range with a silencer or something, right?
Or do you have that much faith in this kid that he
It's
can
not
do
that.
it?
So the question is, would you have that faith, or would you actually plan
okay,
that?
I'm gonna plan the, let's say, quote,
Yeah,
alleged
yeah, yeah,
assassination,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, I would not, because
Why not?
Let me finish. I
Why
haven't
not?
even started.
Get to the point,
Jesus,
G.
you asked me
Get
a
to the
question
point,
and you
G.
stopped me right away. Your Honor.
That's how we was in the flat earth thing, though. Let's keep it real. We were hitting him with the head. It's like,
yeah,
"Dog, can I answer the first question?"
So this is what it was. I would not, because if that kid would have made the shot, it's almost like a basket. We wouldn't even be talking about this. It's over. He's done. He's dropped.
Yeah.
If you would have put somebody farther away with more experience, more precision, then all of a sudden it is a professional hit. He got hit from 600 yards.
We didn't say that about JFK.
We're not talking about JFK. We're talking 2024 right now. It's a whole different world, bro.
Epstein.
It's a whole different world. You can't
Fool.
even compare this to JFK,
Epstein.
because it's like saying the moon landing is real. It's a whole different world.
It's like saying the Earth is round, fool.
It's like that, bro. It's like, but
Wait, is the moon landing real?
I
Let's
think
get
it,
into
I
that
think it would have been a
conversation.
I think it would have been a
Let's please
perfect.
not.
It would have been the perfect assassination, because you got this guy who nobody remembers and he's gone, bro. And that's how
Okay.
he was in the world. He was somebody nobody remembered.
Okay.
And if you did it too much farther, it would have opened up like, wait a minute.
So as a caveat-
only a trained person could take that shot. And now we're in conspiracy.
No. Okay, so as a caveat to your question, why was it that Ghislaine Maxwell's the only person that caught a case outside of Epstein?
Because Epstein's dead.
But wouldn't all okay?
Oh,
but,
the powers.
but
Because
that's-
the powers to be, bro.
Oh no, because the people are short-minded, dog. We forget in a month. What are you talking about? Ghislaine is the only person that got caught. And we were talking
Again,
about that shit all day, every
let
day.
me tell
fool.
you.
And in 4 weeks, he's out of there. Dog.
Because the powers that be. Somebody made a phone call to me and told me a few lives ago. All right, Gil. Well, then why
Past
is this
life
person getting? Why is this person getting away with it? Why is this person? I said, you know why, bro? Because they're in power.
Yeah.
The minute Latinos get into power, you may see some Latinos doing some shit where, damn, they're getting away with stuff. But until we become presidents and senators, the people in power will make the rules. If your friends are the ones getting caught up in some BS, guess what? Hey, dude. And that's what they did. They looked the other way, bro. So unless you're in power, you're not going to get away with stuff, bro.
Yep.
Okay, but
I got him right there.
no, not
I
really.
got him right
because
there, bro.
that
I
doesn't-
got him right there, bro. He paused for it.
Oh, I paused for a second because you didn't answer the fucking question, G. It doesn't matter who's in power if the people are going to continue to bring the issue up. But if we forget about the problem in a month, the people in power
always
said,
forget
I got
about
you.
it.
The people in power said, hey, Epstein killed himself in a prison. Don't worry about it. Also, all this log and all that, don't worry about it. We're not going to release it. Then they release it undercover slowly. And then the only person that gets in trouble is Ghislaine, when we know damn well
yes.
a lot of people should have. But
Of course.
But the real factor of the reason why nothing else was pursued is because we put twerking and stupid shit on the TV, and then people get distracted and they forget to keep asking.
People don't care, bro.
What wokeism is a trend. So when shit is popular in your face, it's trendy to talk about Epstein. But the reality of it is that was a real problem that America had. And why did it get swept under the rug? Because we allowed it to be swept under the rug. The powers that be told a story, and we bought it and forgot about it.
Another shooting.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right? But to your
Distraction.
point,
Yeah.
if the bullet missed and now I got a professional from it doesn't matter the fucking story, because the powers that be are going to say, no, it was him. Don't worry about the distance. That's what happened. We're going to bitch about it for a fucking couple months, and then we're going to forget about it in 4 months. when the
Okay,
Super
then let's
Bowl
take it this way.
happens.
If Donald Trump gets assassinated,
So don't worry about that
as,
pause,
as,
G. I was
as
just
president,
gonna-
right? See, the guy gets fucking hurt.
I got you. I'm tickled, fool. I'm
Hey,
emotional, dog.
if something happens to Donald Trump, assassination wise, do you think there'll be some kind of riot, some kind of
Hell yeah.
Well, that's
Think so? I don't think so.
I think it'd be civil unrest.
I think so.
I think that would be
I think that's when the good
that's what
boys
they
are coming
wanted.
out, bro.
Yeah, I think that's what they wanted. I think that's what they
And I'm
need.
calling you. We're gonna go. We're gonna get our flags. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're doing this,
Hey,
bro.
Chris, who we rolling with, Chris?
Yeah.
Help me out, dog.
Chris is like, hey, FBI, these guys are getting ready over here.
Yeah, we ready. Yeah, they about to snitch on you right now. Fool. They already told you. Dog.
All right, Dusty, we've been taking all the whole conversation. You got any questions? You got anything? Talk to us, man.
Man, dog, I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm very interested in your opinion on who do you think, we talked about it earlier, who do you think ruined YouTube? We started this thing about 6 years ago-ish, something like that. And like we said earlier, it was a different time. something that I would never expected. I would have never expected what I'm watching on YouTube now.
If I could pinpoint one person, I would say Three Finger would be the one that eventually came in here and kind of brought the clubhouse whole scene in here, wolfing on each other, talking all kind of stuff. And little by little, people were like, wait, no, you can't do that. You can't do this. And he pushed the envelope so far where he says, you're wolfing on everybody. And everybody kind of saw that. And at first was like, what he's doing. Then they start seeing the views. They start seeing how much attention it's getting. And then we start going from like I said, the prison genre. I knew guys who were scared as hell, bro. I know guys who would call me, hey, Gil, you can't talk about that, bro. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, bro? Because they've been in prison for so long and they're still thinking they're in that prison mentality. But then years go by and now they're talking about stuff that I won't even talk about.
Dog.
But I've always kept it at that same level, bro. I've always said I'm not going into politics as prison. That's their like
You're pretty much the same guy you were 6 years ago.
It's been the same ride, bro.
Yeah.
And to me, I've always kept it at that. But these guys have all started pushing because, you know, some
And
don't
you
live
have
in the
to
same
one-up,
place.
you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to-
And you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not, before I would feel a certain way, to me, do whatever you got to do, brother. But you definitely have to take some accountability for what's going on because you're having young people really looking at that. Like we were talking, and around 2012, 2010, if gangs were, the stock market, of course, the 90s were like this. 2000 came down. It went up a little bit more in the early 2000s. And then like 2010, 2012, it started going down, bro. And I saw it in my hood. I was like, damn, nobody's really here. I saw it around the other. And then around 2014, a lot of guys started getting out of prison, jail. It started ramping up a little bit more. And when it really spiked up again,
2020.
was COVID.
Around COVID.
COVID. No, it wasn't
And
even
why?
around. It
Because
was COVID.
people are watching more
Well,
YouTube.
people are watching more YouTube, and you got these young kids ain't in school anymore. So you had a whole generation of
seen that
youth
shit.
that are not in school anymore, and I'm seeing it. You got if I'm a young kid from the neighborhood or just from the hood, I'm not from a gang yet, and there ain't no school. We running around. There's
Everybody's outside.
people in BLM riots and stealing stuff, and then all of a sudden you start getting bored and you start seeing the gang stuff coming on again, and you think it's dope as hell, and it's not, bro. Listen. Let me bring this up right now that I remember. There's a new clique that I see over here, and I'll put it out there. It's on Kittredge and right here in North Hollywood, on Kittredge and Lancashire between. I used to live in that area between Lower Canyon, right? I go to the gym, so I drive by there, and I started seeing it. And I'll shut you guys out, homie, and I'm trying to school you guys. Kittredge Street Stoners or something like that, and I see them tagging this. Brand new. These guys are just starting. They're not even putting no one because they're just starting. And I'm looking at these, and you young guys believe that you're gonna do something, that you're gonna be part of something, and I'm gonna let you know right here now, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. If you just want to be taggers, go ahead. Do not. And I already see you guys trying to become gang members, bro. It is a waste of life. It is a waste of energy. You will become an older man, and I see it all the time here in my name. And you're gonna be like, what did I do in my life?
I've
brother?
interviewed hundreds of gang members, former gang bangers, and I have yet to meet anyone in their 40s, 50s, 60s who said, yeah, I'd do it all over again.
No, bro. And one question I'll ask all the time to any gang members that I bring over here and have the conversation that are still like, would you have your kid do this?
Exactly.
And they'll be like, hell no, bro.
Exactly.
Some cats
Let me
crazy
pivot to
for-
something else.
Yeah, sure.
Because everyone's been talking about the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to talk about the talking points of the Super Bowl. I would love your specific thoughts on this specific topic related to the Super Bowl. You know, watching the halftime show, I thought it was great. And Serena Williams comes on.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know, I love Serena Williams. I think she's fly personally. But it threw me off a little bit when I saw her crip walking. And I'll tell you why. It literally, I couldn't focus for the next minute and a half after seeing her crip walk. And I want to ask someone who was part of the life back in the day, gangster, you know, what do you think about people who are not part of that life? And I see it as exploiting a culture,
Right.
personally. I would never crip walk in my life because I'm not a crip. I've never been associated with the Crips. So to see Serena Williams crip walking at the Super Bowl, it threw me off. And then I took it a step further because I can't just watch it. My
Right.
mind is always going. So then I'm like, oh, her sister was killed allegedly by Crips in the early 2000s. And she's up here crip walking. Now, I know you have your gangs is in the past. All that stuff's in the past. But would you do a dance of your rival or someone who...
But this is the thing that you understand as not being a gang member. It would be like the homies having a Southside walk.
Okay.
There could be another Southsider that killed one of my homies, but I can still do a Southside walk. So it's not like she's doing, let's say, Crip X was the one that killed her sister, and she's doing the Crip X walk. She's doing the Crip walk, which is the whole umbrella. Okay. I understand how people will say, you know, I mean, personally, yeah, she you know, shouldn't be doing it. But the thing is this: as far as the culture goes, Dusty, that culture does not belong to black people, brother. And they can get upset as they want. That belongs
When
to
you say that culture, you mean
hip hop.
Oh, gotcha.
The Crip walk, the whole thing that they're doing, that's corporate America, brother. Corporate America owns that. When the people,
I say that all the time. I
when
get
people
shit for
tell
that.
me,
I don't know.
Black
about the
people are the
crip walk.
biggest guests in
I don't know
hip hop.
about the crip
No,
walk,
no.
though.
I get where
That's
you're
what
going
I
with
was
that.
gonna
Black
ask.
people are the biggest guests in hip hop. We create 99% of the content, but we make 1% of the money.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
Like people, I hear black with a lot of FBA. I just learned about this FBA
God, yeah.
term
Don't you with that.
recently, and a lot of those guys say that blacks are the only ones that created hip hop, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, but who owns hip hop, dog? Like you don't own. You're like you create, we create whatever. I guess I'm FBA. I don't whatever the fuck you're labeling me FBA. I'm not
Foundational
fucking
Black American.
yeah, whatever that. Yeah, whatever on that one. But it's funny that we're fighting for something that we don't even
don't own it, bro.
Own, dog. We're the biggest guests in hip hop. We create all that shit, and we are we're slaves.
And see, and the problem with us a lot of times, brown and black, when we have these conversations, I make comments like that, people start getting offended. No, what I'm trying to do is wake you up to
hello.
Yeah, but a lot
about
of
to start
times,
yelling
I know.
right now.
I get a lot of shit
people
on my
on some
comments.
hood level and they don't understand.
Of course.
I'm trying to bring you to the other level, brother. You don't own this, brother.
don't
You
own it, homie.
can't sit there and tell me, oh, you're still culture. They own your culture. They're still
Exactly.
when you have
Take your shoes off, nigga, before you get in my house.
Like Crips and Bloods are corporate. Are like it's national now. If when you got Snoop Dogg up there throwing the Carib on a Super Bowl, come on, bro. In other words, we'll make money off these guys. Hey, the hip hop guys, we'll throw them there, let them go to jail, but we're gonna put them some good clothes. We're gonna
see. I'm thinking at a different perspective. I think if we keep doing this, they're not going to have black artists at the Super Bowl ever again.
Well, I also think, isn't that kind of the opposite of what the point of the whole thing was, though?
Of course.
That's not like what Kendrick was portraying at all.
No, not at all. I just to see Serena. I think it was unnecessary seeing Serena Williams.
The thing is,
it was completely unnecessary.
The thing is this though, but Kendrick's whole thing is gang stuff. It's gang culture, bro. You can say it's LA. No, it's gang culture.
100%. And also, you got to keep in mind the whole point of Samuel L. Jackson being Uncle Sam and saying all the shit he was saying. And Kendrick was basically having everybody, all shades of black, as the American flag, showing it makes, and he's smack in the middle, kind of splitting it right down there.
I got all the references.
So it's in my mind, it's almost saying like, no, I don't have to be the type, which to your point is maybe this is what they're trying to sell you as. This is the only way you can be, right? To me, let me ask a question. Would it have been different if it wasn't Serena, or is it just
if it was a actual Crip doing it? I don't know if I'd have as big a problem. When Snoop Dogg did it, that's maybe not the place.
But you see essays doing it. You see it's become just like a fad, bro.
And do you think the average gang member is okay with that?
I think the average gang member don't give a shit.
No,
I think the average gang member is actually doing their thing, and I got problems with this one. I'm trying to.
So I'm caring more about the average Crip out there.
Yes.
You're for equity, dog.
Hotline.
DEI, bro. Fuck DEI.
Hotline. Hey, Chris, turn that air on over here.
American Cholo.
Oh, Jesus.
How do you know these people? Just they say one vowel and you're like, oh, this fucker.
What's up, man?
His voice.
Can I say something real quick?
You got one thing to say.
Hey, Serena Williams was my favorite part of that whole performance, man. What are you talking about?
There you go.
No, she has a nice fat rump. Don't get me wrong. I think she's fire. A lot of people think she's a little trick.
I see where you guys are saying, but I kind of have to disagree on the whole her being wrong for doing it, or even trying to say like the Crip walk it doesn't belong to their culture. Like it absolutely does. It's called a Crip walk.
No, but who owns it? What we're saying, like as far not even that
they actually have an LLC.
Yeah,
low key, like literally Crips LLC. I don't know if you guys know that.
With the hip hop, I can agree. Like yes, like somebody else came and took advantage of the situation and they turned it into a big fucking business and they own the majority of the shares.
Yeah,
and we're asked out.
American Cholo.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh shit!
Hey, I'm really worried. Hey, what happened to the Boy Scout, man? What happened to the Boy Scout, man? I haven't seen them.
He's been putting in OT, dog.
Yeah, he's up in Mammoth learning how to fucking make fires, bro.
For real?
For real? All right, fuck it. Hey, we'll catch you later, brother. I'm trying to get the
wants to
AC
be
in
on
there.
the show, dog.
Yeah,
He just wants to be in the voice in the back, for just saying random shit.
But let me ask you this: do you think you'll ever see some homie up there at the Super Bowl as a Southsider or throwing up the 1-3 or the
Lefty
1-4?
Gunplay would have never made it up there
Lefty
because he's
would've
too
made it with the blue
unpredictable.
bag.
Hold on, why not?
I would have loved to see him first of all. I would have loved to see him personally,
Well,
but
to be fair,
I
the
don't.
fool had four lines.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know, it'd
but
be
come
all
on now.
You can't have him there the whole time.
No.
just waiting.
See, people are hating on Lefty because he had 4 lines.
They stay hating on Lefty,
If-
bro.
if-
Well, performance.
If
don't
Kendrick
understand
Lamar
the hate.
called me tomorrow and said, "Hey, I got 4 bars open,"
All day. I'm doing it.
99% of the people talking shit about Kendrick Lamar would jump on that.
Of course.
That are talking shit about a Lefty Gunplay would do the same thing
Facts.
Lefty
Yeah,
Gunplay.
And
yeah.
that's not my point. Is to talk about Lefty. It's just to say, like, performance-wise, you
I don't think
have
we'll see a
enough-
1-3 up there
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, you
I
won't see
think-
that.
Wait,
yeah,
but
going back to your point earlier,
why
a little
not,
too
though?
structured, more
Because
structured.
they're looking at us more like a MS-13 gang terrorists. When it, like I said, that's
Damn,
why
I
I
didn't
said
think of that,
that's why I
yeah.
said when it comes to Crips and Bloods, it's more incorporated now. It's part of America. It's part of the
Okay.
mainstream.
Okay.
When it comes to Latino gangs, nah, homie.
But
You
it's a
guys
little-
are terrorists. You guys are this. You're not, bro.
Okay, so I think I feel you on what you're saying, but I would say this: look, when it comes to Latinos, it's almost backwards, right? So back in the day, it was ghetto shit. People were like they're not organized, and then through facilitating certain connections and them orchestrating, you know,
Yeah.
how we're gonna make this look. They became more organized and there's infrastructure and incorporated, like you're saying. Latinos have always been, like, whether it's the cartel or whatever, we've been in business with it, right? Now, we're called terrorists or whatever, but so did black people had that in the hood, too. It's just that their issue kind of happened a while ago.
Hotline,
As
hotline.
Latinos, we kind of let it slide for a minute, fool.
Hotline.
I think we just haven't reached that level.
That's literally what I'm getting
that
at.
level yet.
That's what I'm getting at.
You know,
Exactly.
like,
Exactly.
Obviously, it's way more praised and more glorified within the
Is
black
Lefty,
culture. the
is
things
Lefty
we see.
Gunplay touching that?
What's
line?
going on, player?
Let's get in there.
What up, dog?
Who's this? Where you
Hey,
calling
shout
from?
out. Hey, shout out Dusty. Shout out to
That's
the
right.
rest of you fellas there.
That's right,
yeah,
brother.
from Yuba. Yeah, Yuba near Sacramento.
Okay, what's going on, brother?
Upstate homie over here, dog.
That's right.
Hey,
Shout
no,
out to the
I
homies.
was gonna ask Dusty. Am I wrong? I could have sworn, bro, that I seen some brothers that were. I'm not sure. They might have been from the sea, bro. That I could have sworn that I have seen when you mentioned the LLC thing. I could have sworn I've seen somebody pull out a card, like a membership card, kind of like the bikers do.
That's a good question. I do know that there is one person, or I guess several people, but there's one person who owns the name of the Crips, and if you make a shirt or anything,
No way.
But anybody
that's-
can
they
do
can-
that.
they
No,
can-
no.
they
But
can
somebody
come
got
to
in
you.
front of it. But is he a white or black guy?
I believe they're black.
I would
believe,
hope
yeah.
so.
And I think there's a female involved. If I'm not
retracted
mistaken.
the Crips on their own stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody could probably, you could do that. It'd probably be way harder to do it
But
for
sell
blood.
to the highest bidder, and in
Yeah,
5
there
years
you-
it could be owned by a white
There
guy.
you go.
Let's keep it
There
1,000.
you go.
Jewish guy.
What else you got, caller?
Yeah, so I had that quick question, but then I was just gonna bring up the thing that the subject that you were just talking on in regards to that being commercialized and being corporate, and that's why they let Kendrick do that whole thing.
Yeah, of course.
In the event and the Super Bowl event, and then I think and it's funny because like before all you guys started touching on these subjects, like when it came to like Raza rappers and stuff like that, and like not being able to go mainstream, and you know, like a lot of setbacks in Hollywood and stuff. Especially ever since all these new guys started getting super skilled ever since the King Lil G's, and
Right.
for a while now we got hella dudes with skills. But the same thing that you guys mentioned is the same thing that I assumed, and I'm only dude, this is the only conclusion that I ever came to when it comes to homies, like homies in general, bro. I think immediately what held them back, it's always like I think Hollywood or the
You
media.
got 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds.
Yeah, their fear of coming in because their homies, you know, what happened with the almost thing.
For
Not
sure.
to mention the fucking potential. I wonder if they have ties to the motherland. We know
I
what
got
I'm
it.
talking
I got
about.
it. So
That's what I
so
thought,
listen,
dog.
I'm gonna answer that, but I appreciate the phone call, my man.
Can you translate for me?
I'm going to
How
right
you guys
now.
all doing, dog?
Yeah. So what he's saying is that we're being held back because what it is, and to a point, it is, brother, because of our politics. Because we are the okay. There could not be a Kendrick Lamar in the Latino community right now. It could be somebody. There could be somebody with that type of skill can flow like because he's not a gang member. Because he didn't go to prison. You can't rap about stuff you have not done yourself. So
Kendrick Lamar doesn't really rap about that stuff.
Well, no,
Yeah.
but
And he's
no,
not a
no,
gang
no,
member.
Nah,
no.
and
But
he's-
some of his
Powers
biggest
may claim him, but he's not.
But
And
some of
then
his
Nipsey
biggest hits,
Hussle.
I got this guy. I saw him pop him. I saw him over here. Like
mean-
no, it's not. I mean, he's talking about hood stuff.
Not really. I mean, no
He's
money.
doing-
Okay, I
he's
got
doing
you.
the
I'm a
Ice T
Kendrick
thing.
fan.
No,
No,
well,
he's
wait.
nowhere near. I would never even compare him to
listen,
Ice-T.
the stuff that I've heard
He's more
from
of a
Kendrick,
conscious
He's
rapper.
telling stories, but from more of a civilian
yeah,
perspective.
but
Look, Gil's getting
the thing
mad.
is,
Gil's getting
no,
mad.
because we can't do that. We can't do that. You can have.
Yes,
Okay,
you can.
again,
Okay.
again, let me tell
From
you
a
another
civilian
one.
perspective.
Ice Cube. Does he gangster rap?
He's a gangster
Okay.
rapper. Never gangbanged a day in his
Dr.
life.
Dre.
Yeah.
Never gangbanged a day in his life.
We cannot have a Dr. Dre. We cannot have an Ice Cube.
That makes sense.
Because in our community, we will destroy you. You know who we destroyed? We destroyed Kid Frost. Because Kid Frost was the one coming up, and all of a sudden, hey, Kid Frost ain't really from over
Okay,
here.
but
Hey, Kid
that's-
Frost ain't really a gangster. You
So
have
then, how do you compare that to your theory about hoods being watered down? Then, because these are all reminiscent of times when hoods were really more on point. Like American Me, yeah, they made a movie like that, and someone died, but I can go on Netflix and see all kinds of nautical movies, all kind of nautical shows,
I can answer that
documentaries,
easily,
right?
Because you don't have to be on the streets to gangbang on people like that. You got to be on social media. Oh, this was a punk. This fool ain't this fool ain't that.
But black folks deal with that too in the hoods.
No, yeah, but they will accept a Dr. Dre. They will set a Cube. Name me one guy who's
accepting
really.
why
They're
not?
not,
Okay,
bro.
let me ask you a
Wait.
question
Let's
now.
ask this guy. He's a rapper. Is that a
No,
thing?
he's speaking facts. He really
Okay.
is. You know, like it's sad, but it's the truth. You know, like that's the first things that people want to test you about is like, no matter what kind of music you make, dog, like that's the first thing they want to test you about. You know, it's like how gangster are you? Where
It is.
or are you from a hood? Like,
And to your
then
point-
at that point, you start becoming irrelevant to them.
Yeah.
In our community, at least.
No, I guess so. Because to your point, to both of your guys' points, I hear like, let me do your homework on this more so from like our
Yeah.
people than I do with black folks.
Hotline.
Look at the Ice Cube on Nickelodeon.
Ice Cube and
Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and look up Ice Cube on Nickelodeon. He's singing some booty shaking songs to like underage teens.
What the heck, bro?
I don't know why.
It's gotta be like in the
I don't know why he never got canceled.
It's AI, bro.
Go, look, ask
You
Chris.
sure that
look it
wasn't
up.
Marvin? I mean,
It was under the Biden administration. That's why.
never mind.
All right, look up.
All right, brother. Hey. All right, so we're,
Oh,
we're
okay, hold on. Let me ask you something though.
Yeah.
You don't, and maybe, and to you, because I know you kind of were alluding to this point already a little bit. You don't think that right now we're kind of barely getting our recognition, right? So in 5-10 years, you don't think we're gonna have a lot more mainstream of our people kind of out there? I feel like we've been here forever.
No.
But we're barely kind of kicking the doors down a little
Yes,
bit.
but we're the ones
You're not going to
holding
accept
the
the
door.
fake gangsters, what you're saying.
Well, I don't give a crap, bro. If you
Okay,
can,
hold
if
on.
you
What about
can-
Tekashi?
Not you.
If you can rap, yeah, the hood community. No,
hold on.
over here.
Do
you-
But isn't hip hop bigger than that? We got Tekashi
I
6ix9ine
was gonna
running
say,
around.
do we
but
claim
we
him?
haven't. But
Do we claim him?
But Tekashi 6ix9ine was a blood, bro.
He was?
No, yeah, he was a blood.
Yeah,
He was
but
a-
I mean,
but he's Latino.
yeah, no, but it don't matter. At that point, he's a
Barely,
blood,
but,
bro.
you know,
At that point, he's a blood. He was a blood. That's why they accepted
Is he
him.
a real,
Okay,
you know what I mean?
you know,
But
he's
he's
not
that-
from
to my
that-
point. Let me
fool
tell you to my
from-
point.
that
I'll bring
fool
it.
from Cypress Hill.
I'll bring it all the way back.
real?
I'll bring it all the way.
Rose of blood.
Yeah.
Be real.
But he
was a
didn't. He
blood.
wasn't out there, you know, letting it be known.
Yeah, I'll bring it all the way back. For the same reason that the brothers will take somebody like Chris Brown and we won't. That's a perfect example, bro.
Okay.
We will not, and it's sad
All
because
money ain't good money, basically.
no, but that is good money. If you got somebody who grew up in the neighborhood, isn't a gang member, but can really tell a story like Cuba and all that, we shouldn't, as a Raza community, say, oh, that vato ain't never been in the pinta. You see it, that vato ain't never been in jail.
Right.
I mean,
That
but
fool
we
ain't
allow
rap.
fools to tell those stories through like corridos and shit like
Well,
that.
that's corrido. We're talking rap, homeboy. Big difference.
But in our culture, we have something kind of like, what is it? That coincides. It's kind of parallel to that,
Yes.
right? Where it wouldn't be so far fetched for us one day through rapping to be like, nah, that's cool. Because again, you have cats singing corridos that we're paying them to tell our story, right?
Yeah, for sure. But you
which
know-
is more old school.
You
like
know what it is
Campfire.
though? I want to say it's the Raza community, Chicano community out here, and especially like California, because you have the same gangster rappers in Mexico. They get love, bro.
Yeah.
They get huge love from their people,
Yeah.
and nobody's telling them, "Hey, you." I'm sure they have their haters. Everybody's got their
Yeah.
haters, but the masses, they gravitate to them.
Yeah.
Us, we don't.
Well,
bro.
see, that's the thing about hip hop, though. In the foreign world, it's
different.
it's always going to be appreciated, no matter who's doing it.
No.
like hip hop to the.
I mean, Tekashi
foreigners.
6ix9ine can literally make $1 million in
No,
Russia
yeah,
right
like
now.
outside of the U.S., dog, like hip hop is just huge. And if you're an American and you're
Especially
doing hip hop,
like-
you're even bigger.
especially
you can
in
have
Asia, no?
You can have a small fan base here, and then you go perform in Germany, and boom, it's like
right.
you blow up in
Blows
Germany.
Damn.
Look at
You know,
fucking
it's
Night
just-
Rider, Night Rider.
Hey, if I'm gonna start rapping right now and just go to Germany. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you think it matters more so?
No.
Because because
Earth is flat or if it's round.
I know.
Hotline,
So
hotline.
these CDs, are they flat?
Well, you see the little concave.
This is why I hate when people bring up flat Earth.
Hotline. You got a call in there, Chris? What you got?
I wanted to go back to hip hop when
Shoot.
if dudes were affiliated, they were lyricists though. You know, they didn't have to bring their affiliation out onto mainstream platforms. They were talking about the barrio, the struggle.
Like who?
But
Give us an
we're also
example.
From the neighborhood, Big L.
See,
wait.
but that's all East Coast rap, dog.
Nah,
West
Corrupt.
Coast.
I
was
wouldn't
more
say he's
Corrupt.
a gangster
Corrupt.
rapper.
Yeah,
Corrupt.
yeah,
Corrupt
but he's
would be
one.
one of the on
Corrupt
DJ
is the
Quick. maybe?
illest lyricist
Who we talking
ever from the
essays?
West Coast.
Yeah,
dog.
man,
he's
dog.
like a pimp too.
So
That's
so
my
I mean,
guy.
like this is the problem.
Shoot.
This is the problem. Is Serena Williams is over here putting up, a crip walk that now youngsters are gonna follow. So we're
They
over
been,
here.
Yeah?
Yeah,
people
yeah,
been
battling.
sea walking, bro. White people sea walk at parties.
That's right.
And
We're over
something
here
That
battling
shit went
against the
viral on
masses.
TikTok like 5 years ago. Everybody's been doing this.
Everybody sea walk. Yeah,
It's like
that's
it's
why you
like,
don't see
if you're
nobody
a
ever
youth-
throwing up crip when they sea walk. They just do a
It's like
dance.
if you're a youth activist or you're doing something positive, you're over here battling now mainstream media. that's
Oh, yeah,
putting
and you're gonna
Serena
lose.
Williams crib walk. You know what I mean? Like, be a lyricist. You're from a neighborhood. Let it be known. Be proud. You know what I mean? Like, AC's on here. American Cholo Gil's on here. He knows he's from a neighborhood. He says it, but he's up here doing something positive. You know what I mean? Like,
Let's
so anyways,
let's go on a
that's
different
my
route,
only thing.
caller, if you don't mind. You know,
Go for it.
I started noticing this about 15 years ago, and it really bothered me back then, which was when I saw an 11-year-old Bow Wow crip walking. What do you think about that? Okay, Serena's an adult. You know what I mean? You know, actually, I'll ask Gil. You know, you said you're cool with Serena doing it. You're okay with it, but what do you think about an 11-year-old Bow Wow doing it?
Listen. I'm okay with her doing it because I'm not a crip. I am not this, but let's say overall, is it a good message? Absolutely not. Right here, Chris. And no, is it a good message? Absolutely not. It is a horrible message put out there to youth. But that is America right now, bro. And we glamorize the bad, not the good.
It happens
Yeah,
in our
no.
it happens in our community too, bro. Like, dog,
Yeah.
Peso Pluma, he's a huge artist.
Yeah.
Kids love him. But you do realize that Peso Pluma is singing to some of the hardcore, most nautical motherfuckers in Mexico.
100%, yeah.
He's singing to them,
Yeah.
dog. Like, you listen to his lyrics,
Yeah.
he's singing to these
It's a
people.
good parallel.
These people
It's
are
a
not
really good
nice
parallel.
people. They're not religious people. These are fucking killers, dog. They sell drugs. They do all
That's
types
right.
of shit. They're narcos.
It's-
And Peso Pluma is literally making anthems to them and their groups.
Their
and
life
we
stories.
Have, and we have little kids in our community who fucking sing Peso Pluma at the top of their lungs, dog.
Yep.
You know, you
Yeah, good
I
parallel.
like
That's
Peso
a good-
Pluma. I don't even know what he's saying, but I like him.
Hey,
Both
caller.
communities deal with it.
You know what I think, and even this little Dusty's
100%.
point when questioning everybody. At the end of the day, end of the line, doors are closed. It's up to the parents, bro. You can.
That's right.
If you
Yeah.
have good parenting in the home, your kids may listen to some of that stuff, this and that. If you have good parenting, the kids most likely are gonna come out good kids. Does it happen all the time? Absolutely not. But does it happen most of the time? Yes. So regardless, if most kids are watching the Super Bowl, most kids didn't even pay attention to that. Like, they really didn't care. But if you're sitting there not watching your kid, not seeing what social media is on, not seeing what friends he's going out with, not being involved with them, not taking them to sports, not being a parent, then yeah, your kid's gonna go to shit, man.
It all
Regardless
starts
of
at
what's
home.
out there.
Okay, can I say one controversial
right.
thing?
Oh shit! Here comes this guy.
Look, man.
Can I-
Hey, caller, let him get one
Hold
more
on.
so get off.
All right,
Let me
look.
just finish it off.
No
the,
Diddy.
the
Go
whole
ahead.
Oh, okay. Me.
That's
All
a
right. Yeah. The whole thing was to end Drake. The whole goal, Kendrick. He ran this wave from last summer. He wanted to end Drake, and that's all that was. He brought Serena Williams out. She's an ex of that
Drake
fool.
will live forever.
So, I mean,
fool.
that's
Hell yeah.
at the end
Drake
of
will
the
live
day.
forever.
That's
fool.
all.
I think Drake will be fine.
Yeah,
All right, bro. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the call.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drake will live
Later.
forever.
Okay, look, bro. I don't mean to
There
be.
you go.
I don't mean to be an asshole right now.
Get the
but
cliff ready.
I'm gonna just say this is kind of some straight up boomer ass talk right now. Cause like if some little 12-year-old boy saw Serena Williams fucking sea walking, and you walk in the room and he's like trying to sea walk, you think he's gonna get it down and then be like, blah blah blah. I mean, just go like,
No.
bro, he's learning.
No,
this.
but I don't
He's
want him to
learning.
go outside and sea walk, especially as a person
No, I feel
who's
you.
black.
I
I
feel
don't
you.
want him to go outside and someone mistake him for a crip.
It's not gonna
because
happen.
he doesn't
though.
get it.
That's not gonna happen.
Hotline,
I
hotline.
got-
Ain't
Go ahead.
stopping, brother.
I was just gonna mention. I'll try to be quick since we're on the timer here, but so I think that the Peso Pluma thing, bro, that was one thing that I kind of thought about too because I heard it in the podcast, like how he slipped through the cracks. But I think he slipped through the cracks because no one really knew initially, like all the references that he was making. Because I don't think he came out and initially talking about stuff like music. But I think the way that he slipped through the cracks was because of all the big explosion of all the Mexican American I'd say Mexican American dudes that started making California corridos and shit, the ones that are born here, and because that shit blew up big, like the
for
Fuerza
sure.
Regidas, Nacional Efectivos and all them, and then you got all these new guys. So I think that's how he managed to slip in, because like Gil, like I had
stay
called
up.
earlier. That's how I'm gonna try to show some respect and be quick about it.
Thank you, brother. All right, I appreciate the call.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, I want to do.
But you ain't being too quick about it, bro. You went like through a whole 10 sentences.
yeah.
You're supposed to jump in here with this part.
I'm trying to finish. Yeah, so that's the thing that I try to mention about the thing with the homies. What I meant was, would they ever let a real homie in? Because I just straight up think that they're just afraid of what could potentially happen because of, like I said,
of course,
things about the movie. But also would
No CEO wants to deal with that.
Basically, like what Wax said, and also not only the guys in California, the CEOs, but the motherland CEOs, where they come knocking because they want to taste too. That's what I was trying to get at. But all that, you guys
I appreciate the call, brother. Late.
like you too, though.
Hey, fool, what you got against boomers, homeboy? Like,
I'm just saying, fool.
Wait, how is that boomer talk?
Because, bro,
No,
look,
that's called
even-
parent talk.
No, even I mean, I got
Once
two.
you
I
become
got,
an old
I got
parent-
two of them.
How old are your
G.
kids?
One of them's 10, fool.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, but check it
That's
out.
the
Hold
oldest
on.
one.
Hold on. Instead of fucking filibustering over here,
got kids
G, I
older than
got
you.
you. I got instead of filibustering, give me 2 seconds here, right? So look, to his point to what he was saying, I get it,
That
right?
boomer.
Like you don't want your kid, the other boomer. You don't want your kid. You don't want your kid. Nah, he's cool. He brought tacos.
Yeah, he's the homie. He brought
He's
tacos.
not a boomer. He's a zoomer, fool.
Yeah, he's a zoomer.
All right. I get it. You don't want your kid to walk out and sea walk, but we can't have all this talk about how watered down this shit is and how all of the fucking organization's different, and then really think, bro, nowadays you can wear red as a blood. As a crib. You can wear blue as a blood. The only motherfucker that's all blued out is C-Mac,
But
dog.
can you-
Ain't nobody other than
Hey,
55th in all blue.
How about
G.
this? Can you understand the hypocrisy of America saying we don't want our kids in gangs, we don't want this, but then we're glamorizing it?
No, but that's not the same thing, bro. I'm
But
more
it's
concerned about
nothing-
what you're learning in
Hotline,
school.
hotline.
It's nothing new.
Yeah, bro, you're sea walking.
The
Neither,
90s
neither is smoking crack. Doesn't
the
mean I want to go
90s
You're
smoke
gonna
crack.
do with a
bro.
frappuccino
The
sea
90s
walking.
was
Nothing's gonna
dominated by
happen.
Hotline,
gangster
hotline.
rap.
Thank you.
Unhoused lives matter.
Oh
right
shit!
there.
Unhoused Mike calling from the
What
what
do
are
you
you
guys
at the
think?
710 freeway right now? Where you at, Mike? Where have they moved you to this month?
I'm in a tent. I'm hiding from the SP Maru.
Oh Jesus! Stop, fool! Stop!
Lock your windows, lock your doors.
Fucking hide your kids.
Hide your
homie.
kids,
Hide your wives.
They're coming for you.
Jesus.
Well, not they're coming for you. He's coming for you.
He drives by high schools checking IDs, bro.
Boo Boo was going off last night, dog.
Hey, homeboy, right,
Go ahead, fool.
hey, homeboy, right there. Not, what's
Dusty
up,
Vision.
Dolly? First of all,
What up, man?
no, not that's the other dude. The
Fucking
the
philosopher.
astronaut dude. What's his name? That guy.
The philosopher.
Philosopher.
Hey, what's your take on the?
Astronaut.
Hey, what's your?
Said the astronaut.
That's crazy.
What's your take on the unhoused, homie?
Oh
Oh,
man.
he
You
loves
don't know
them.
where to live, fool. Nah, what you want to know, G? Nah, I think
What's your
that.
take? Homie, let's get some clowning going.
I
But
think-
I'm gonna jump off. So I wanted to call real quick.
All right, fool. Later, Unhoused.
I mean,
I got all kind of characters call over here, fool.
to be honest, fool, I think most of it is just a poor approach to mental health that we need to bring back some of
You
those.
back with this shit again, bro.
Listen, you know the
You're
fucking
so full of
answer to
shit.
the
I'm right there with you, dog.
Look at this
Mental
fucking-
health
Thank you.
would clear up a lot of the homeless.
Thank
How about not smoking
Drugs,
crack?
yeah, a lot of
How about not
drugs.
I mean,
doing
is
this
crack
meth?
even a thing? Who
Bro,
smokes crack in
Oh, I know people that
2021?
smoke crack, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
still
yeah.
around,
A lot of
bro.
homeless.
Nowadays with fentanyl, fool, you got professional crackheads. Full relax, dog. You can be a functional
it's
crackhead.
funny how
Nah,
it's
drugs
become
play a part.
they have mental health because they've been smoking meth. It's like this.
no, you're-
It's like
you're
going into your car,
ridiculous, dog.
right? Hold on, let me do this one.
Get
You
the
going into your
filibuster.
car. What are they? They put nozzles in the cars to go fast, other than smoking there, other than balloons, right? So imagine you buy a brand new car. I got insurance on this ride right here, bro. I got insurance for 5 years. But I'm putting NOS in it every day going, "Arr!" And I burn the fucking engine. I go to the dealership and they're like, dude, you fucking burn it.
This is when you start telling people get to the point.
It has mental problems. No, it has problems. No, you make.
Hey, is he trying to downplay mental health?
I think so. I got him right now.
You make those problems. You make those problems by smoking so much dope that you blew your engine, bro.
I don't know.
That's
who,
boomer.
I don't know who
That's
told me this.
boomer.
It might have been you. Somebody told me that at the age of 15, your brain, when you
with
smoke weed, you can become schizophrenic.
Yeah, so between
weed that's weed. No, wait,
between
but
the
that's
age of
weed.
15 and 20
Imagine what
Are
these
we back
other
under the
drugs
Biden
are
administration
doing,
right now?
dog.
Is that what's going on here?
Literally.
Look, no, you're right, dog. I believe kids should not smoke weed. because
I'm
of
not
that
gonna
reason.
downplay mental health because yes, it is
smoke
very
hella
real.
weed,
but dog, drugs create that shit. Like
No,
like,
what the fuck
bro,
are we talking
what
about?
What do you mean they don't?
Okay, I got you right now. This is the problem. When you try to make both of y'all make statements like that, it's like it's completely cutting off
Full of
all
shit.
of the other fucking actual mental health issues.
shit.
No,
right?
of
like
course.
people,
No, I'm not saying that they're that you
schizophrenia
can't-
wasn't
Let me
born
drop the
from
hammer.
crack.
I'm not saying that it's only drug
Let me
related.
drop the hammer.
drop it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that point.
Hey,
that point.
But when you involve
That point.
drugs,
It makes it
now you
worse.
got more people
Yeah.
dealing with mental health.
Let me drop the
It makes it
hammer,
worse,
fool.
yes.
I live in mental health world out here.
Oh, I saw
Okay,
it.
okay,
Driving
right?
here.
No, you should. This morning I come in. Hey, bro,
just jaded,
get out of here. I
fool.
gotta get business going. He had a whole shit.
In here?
Oh no, right after that,
Oh,
by the
okay, I
door,
was
in
like,
the door.
goddamn.
Okay. My friend here always talks about mental health, right?
I don't.
As soon
You
as
just be asking
no,
these
when we walk outside, I'm like, hey, bro, come on, let's go talk to them. Let's go talk. They're out there pumping. He's like,
They're
"Hell no,
different,
crazy.
G. They're different around here, G.
Oh, yeah, he's all mental. I said,
okay.
philosopher, look how
No,
many
look.
patients we have. Let's go. Let's
I'm right
go.
there with you, dog. I ain't talking to you.
Yeah, right.
Behind a mic, you people always like, and I say, you people always like, it's mental health. I'm like, well, let's go talk to them.
What you mean by you
This is so
No,
ridiculous.
you know what they
bro.
want? They want dope.
Yes, no shit.
They want dope, but they say,
Holy
why
fuck.
have you got a job? It's because I have mental health. Do you think I don't want to fucking just stay home all day and
Okay.
not do shit and blame it on my mental health?
Gil, can I tell you something, bro?
See,
Look.
but boomers got actual fucking backbone,
Nah,
homie.
it's just y'all got
Not
one
excuses.
point.
Nah, bro,
only.
yeah,
Look, this
I'm
is
with
what I
Gil
would
on
say.
this one, dog.
Look, bro, you have vets that came out. You
We're
have
not talking
people
about vets.
smoked out. No, I am though. We
talking
have
about these
people
fools out here.
smoked out. You have people with mental health illness, and then you have people that combine all of them. Mental homelessness is not a one fucking facet problem.
no,
dog.
of course
it's
not.
a complex
this?
issue.
It's not really that complex.
Well, it has
To me,
many moving components.
Is there mental? Yes, absolutely, bro. I'm not denying that. But to sit there
like the 50s?
and just try to say, oh, these people. No, I know what mental
Nobody
health was.
said that,
Hold on. I know what mental health was. This, we just got in the last 10 or 15 years.
Sure.
Okay?
That's true.
That used
Sure.
to just be.
But
on
that's
hold
not
on.
all there is.
That used to
Skid
just
Row.
be on Skid
Yeah.
Row.
Now it's everywhere.
And what happened was all the woke policies. It's
They
like,
bust them
and what
in
you,
and
what you
shit.
did is you made like how guys are in jail getting high, this and that. They're all out here, bro, because they let everybody out and they say this and that. We're not going to prosecute this. And what happened was they stopped prosecuting and not, when I say not sending them to prison, I'm saying, okay, now you have to go to rehab. What happened in the last administration for the last 4 years was you get busted for dope. All right, either you do 2 days in the county or you go to a year rehab.
Yeah.
I'm doing 2 days in the
But
county.
even
It's
look,
a,
even
it's a
to your
revolving door.
point.
You know,
No, two days in the county or a year in the rehab.
Rehab.
why do you
I
think?
did 2 days in the county, G.
Why do you think
Oh well,
making this more of
California, baby.
more of a race issue? Why do you think we rarely see Asian homeless people?
Oh, that's
Well, because they take care of each other,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Their community looks out for each
Yeah.
other.
For what? Their
You don't
mental
see- you
health?
don't
What?
see
When
any
you say take care of
foreigners.
each other, what do you mean?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to break down what we're saying. When you say
I
they take
think-
care of each other, what do you mean?
I think in every aspect.
If you're a
I
little
think-
mental, they take care of you. No?
I mean, I think in every aspect, especially financially, like they look out for each other. Like I know of people who, I mean, I grew up in Garden Grove, Orange County. There's a lot of Asian people. I have a lot of Asian friends, bro. Like they look out for each other, dog. Like in every aspect, you know, they're very family oriented.
hotline.
Like they don't take that shit. Like
no, I agree with you on that.
Go ahead. What do you got? Yo.
What's up? What's up? This is Chewy.
What's up, Chewy?
What up, Chewy?
What's up, big dog? I'm just. You guys are talking about what is it? The homeless issue, right?
The unhoused. First, they're not homeless anymore. Now they're unhoused.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not dope fiends anymore. They're fucking mental health.
The patient.
Let's get this shit right, bro.
And it's not
Okay,
round;
oh.
it's pear shaped.
It's flat.
Okay, my opinion on this pretty much is I've been thinking about it a lot. To tell you the truth, bro.
Okay.
And you said like because I'm 35, so
Come
I'm not
on.
as old.
Get it out. We got time over here.
No, I'm not as old as you. So you know, it's my first time seeing a house
What's your
like
blood type,
this.
bro?
You know,
Right.
So My thing is that I feel like the root of the problem is these house are addicted to pills from a young age.
It's drugs, bro. It's drugs.
Yeah, from a young age,
It's absolutely drugs.
And the reason that happens because some of the parents can actually deal with the kids' energy from a young age, so they just want them.
A lot has to do with parenting.
And does that not create mental health?
Yeah, but the mental.
And
In other
down the
words,
road,
Getting put on pills at a very young age.
I'm not going to give you guarantee for your car when you burned out the engine, bro. And you can't blame the mental health. If you're doing okay,
but lemons do exist.
If you do meth, guess what? You might burn out your brain, bro. These are facts.
Or if you buy a car that you think is perfectly fine, you may get a lemon.
These are facts. Yeah, for sure. There is that, and we need to help that. Hey, call our appreciate the call. We're about to get out of here pretty soon.
Yeah, because you got to think of Ritalin. It's crystal meth,
Yeah.
So just something to get the little kids.
For sure.
All right, man.
Thank you, my man.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You can take the number down there, Chris. Yeah, on the listen, I have a focus
Everything
group.
is drugs, and it's not always street drugs.
I'm over here at the even though they closed
Mostly it's not street drugs.
They closed my neighborhood bar down because the fucking waitress got caught selling dope. Damn you. Damn you.
Like that?
I'm over there with the homie. This was about 3 years ago, right? And my homie, this is one of my homies. He lives in the streets, bro. He works, lives in his car. He is a functioning addict, bro, and he's been on that for 10 years now, maybe more, right? And I'm at the bar with him, drinking some. He's in the hood, like, hey, fool, come on, let's go have beer. No, he's not high like that. We're talking. Hey, homeboy, let me ask you something, man, because somebody had told me something in the comment section. I said, am I wrong for saying the shit that I say, Carnal? Am I wrong for saying, you know what? No, it's the dope, it's this, it's that. And this is a guy who's living in the street. He's like, nah, stranger, you ain't wrong, fool. He's like, I wish I could not be high. I wish I could not be doing drugs. And this is a guy, and I know it's because
he could stop.
That's right now. But I'm sure he has his moments, bro. If you live in the streets for 10 years, bro.
Look, I'll make the argument for you right now. Look, to your argument, but
This is the same guy who doesn't want to go there and talk to the homeless right now. We're going to go across the street. There's a bunch of them. Let's go talk to them.
why? Because that's
I'm more afraid of homeless than I am Crips and Bloods, dude.
I would if I was sitting here like all mental health is because it's a mental or is that fucking.
How about this?
I understand. No, I understand why you would say that.
Are the majority of homeless on drugs?
Yes.
I would say
Facts.
So, yeah,
Facts.
I would say
Yeah,
Facts.
some sort of drug, whether prescribed or
Are they addicts?
Okay, no, but hold on. I'm not going to do the 50 questions and one of mine doesn't get answered. Right? So
You haven't asked one yet.
check this out, right? Back to your point, like in the 50s, you had actual institutes that disappeared. Drugs were not an issue, right? But we had mental health problems. Fast forward, all of a sudden, what you guys saying about Skid Row, not just that, you had other states sending their homeless people on fucking trains to California and dumping them in our country. So
Long
our
Beach did it, yeah.
all day, bro. And then you have other places that would just bring them here to NoHo. So yes, you're getting all these homeless people just focused in certain spots. And then drugs within an inner city. I'm pretty sure homeless people in a rural area are not whacked out the same way that they are. The same way. No.
Oh, there is so many documentaries. Meth is killing everybody, bro.
The same way that they are in an urban environment, right? Because of ease. They're so much easier that way. Not that they're not. They're moonshined out with 4 fucking teeth. I know that, right? But this is why you got to hear a whole fucking argument out. To your point, yes. And then they're hyper focused out here. My question to you is. Well, you gotta have attention.
It's taking a long time,
when you
bro.
look back, you remember when they used to have those mental health institutes, and they found out people were beating the shit out of the people that were in
patients.
the
Still
patients?
happens today.
Yeah,
Okay.
still happens,
Yeah,
yeah.
but we had real institutes back in the day, like real institutes. Why was drugs not an issue when that was going on?
Drugs have been an issue since the 70s, bro. The only thing was
That was before the 70s.
Hold on. Okay. 60s, heroin, bro.
Yeah.
Crack came in there.
But we didn't have an epidemic like we do now.
No, you're crazy. We had worse
I could be wrong.
The problem is this: you're too young to remember, so
could be.
it hasn't affected you. So drugs have been an issue since the 60s. Heroin was huge in the 70s. Cocaine started kicking in
Yeah.
in the early late 70s, early 90s.
The war on drugs, when was that?
Crack came in 84, and the government threw it in there.
that's 80s.
And then after that, meth started coming in the early 90s, and then it just. What happened was the policies of liberal, especially in California, that's where they all came. The policies of liberal America said,
made it too easy.
yeah, we made it too easy. It's everything got those dreams.
yeah.
I can get caught with a sack. I don't go to jail. I can get caught with a pipe. I ain't going
I'm
to jail.
with you on all of that. I'm with you on all of that.
I think the best example is that you're trying to say that the 50s, 40s drugs weren't a problem, but as drugs became an issue, homelessness has gotten worse.
Yes,
They
but
go
that's
hand
not
in
So the bigger
100%,
drugs got,
but you guys are arguing shit that's not being said. I agree with all of that. I agree, bro. That's like me being like, I like a black hat, and you're like, fool, red hats are here, and you're arguing. I'm like, no, I like red too. I'm just saying that black hats are cool, dog. Like, your points, I agree with.
Okay,
it.
so this is the difference we're having.
Drugs affected mental health.
You
But
you
mental
two.
health is not
This
to
is
drugs.
beautiful. You two over here
Let's get the millennials
are
talking.
saying that it's mental health. We are saying
No.
that okay.
I say it's a
a
lot of
factor.
mental
Okay,
health. It's
It's
the
a
majority.
factor.
Okay, let's get this straight.
Majority's drugs.
What do you think the majority of the homeless in LA are?
Drugs, drug addicts.
Drugs or mental health?
Oh man.
drugs for me.
Drug addicts.
It's
I'd
drug
say.
Yeah, I
addicts,
guess
bro.
I would say drug
I would
addicts.
say drug addicts,
Of course,
come
of
on.
course. I'm not even gonna guess. Yeah.
You see it out here
But
every
does
day,
that
bro.
mean that you ignore the other
No,
fucking
you got
factors?
yeah, yeah.
No, to me it's this. To
You
me
got
it's
me, you got me.
to me it's this. To me is we should be housing people who want the help, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be housing people who want the help across
But
the
does
street from here.
drugs affect your mental health?
No,
See, that's
listen,
where I come in.
listen with your mental health. We got a place across the street, all right? We got it probably houses, I don't know, maybe 80 rooms.
Uh-huh.
Every single one of those rooms in there with somebody who gets high.
Yeah.
There is no accountability. So if I'm a guy who's getting high, they're letting me have a room. They're not testing me.
So then, what is the
They're not-
solution in your mind?
So the solution is accountability.
How
So
do
do you
you
think they should get
somebody
drug
that-
tests every day if
Absolutely.
they want? But then all that's going to do, they're just going to go back out on the
Then
streets.
How do you teach somebody
hold
without
on,
responsibilities
hold on,
accountability,
Hold
dog?
on. Then you go out on the streets. The police start enforcing the drug laws, enforcing them into rehab. At some point, you're
I
going to
feel
be
like
like,
they tried that, and
They-
then
when?
jails were
When?
prisons were just filled
No,
with drug addicts,
no,
right?
really.
Didn't we
No,
already
and then
try
they
that?
They get free lunches and all
Then
that.
they, yeah, now they got 3 hots and a cot.
It sounds like you can't
Has this been
enforce
working better?
this.
No, nothing's.
So
I
what-
don't even know if there is a solution at this point.
I
mean, as a
Probably.
I think we need to attack the mental health issue
Oh, gee,
definitely.
no, that's not gonna work.
Personally,
Yeah, we
No,
did that.
but-
We did that for the whole last administration
See,
with mental
but
health.
it doesn't make sense because if you agree that drugs are the majority of the problem, why wouldn't we attack that issue first?
Okay, I got you right now.
Addiction.
'Cause
I
I
got
feel
you.
like
No,
we
no, no, I
tried
got you,
that,
I got you.
right? That-
No.
So check it out.
It was
Let's
a war on
let's
drugs,
take
not
this
addiction.
issue that's
Oh,
way
okay, I
too
got
complex
you.
and let's just break
I
it
got
down
you.
to the micro. Let's say one day your son is a fucking addict. And you can't figure out why is he an addict.
God forbid.
And you're talking to him, right? And every week you're trying to teach him responsibility. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take that. And he's like, Dad, I don't get it though. I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm good for 4 days, and then I just lose it, right? Because his mind isn't working the same. Throughout enough time, eventually, you don't just tell your kid, hey, stop being an addict or else you're losing shit.
Nobody's saying that.
He's gonna lose things. He's gonna go through a process, and then eventually he's gonna get his shit together. Ideally,
How about this?
No, hold on. So, if that
I
is the
got one
case,
for
you
him.
do it on the micro. How do you expand that out to the macro?
I got you. I already have a whole plan, bro. I've
I
done
didn't
this
hear
before.
one right now when I asked
I've,
the
I've
question,
had the
G.
whole homeless plan.
I heard
bro.
beat these fools into fucking being
You
straight.
wanna hear the homeless
Lock
plan?
them up, dog.
Okay.
Lock them up, fool.
Give me-
Fire hose,
Give me 2
yes.
minutes, bro. No.
Have you fire hosed them in winter?
Listen,
They
first
will
of
not
all-
get high
okay,
if you fire
first of
hose them
all,
in winter.
German shepherds.
This is the philosopher's way, right? This is
Fucking
Gil's
A,
way.
fuck.
The philosopher's way. He finds this kid doing drugs, right?
And then I pamper
he
him,
says,
and
"I've
I-
tried." No, I'm not saying that. This is what the system did in
him on the
California.
forehead.
I'm giving you a room. I'm giving you money for drugs. I'm giving you money for food.
Why the fuck is that my solution?
Right? No, I'm saying that's what the government did
But
right
don't
here in
put that in my
California.
box, fool.
Right? Because you're saying, hey, you have mental health. If you kick, it's tough love, bro. You need tough love to sit there and say you can't be on the streets getting high. You can't be
Yeah.
doing this. To me, it's this. We need rehab camps. All right, we need rehab
okay.
camps where we find a nice chunk of property. We have a huge camp. These are
do
meth
that.
addicts.
Fool, that's rich
hold
people.
On. No, I'm not talking about that. This is meth addicts. This is heroin. This is guys who are transitioning. They're getting clean. These are guys, and the guys who are. How do you get these people in this camp? You start enforcing the laws, and then once you start arresting them, you don't send them in prison. You say, all right, dude, you're either gonna go to prison or you're gonna go to rehab.
You're
They're
gonna
gonna
go
go
to
to rehab.
Camp Crystal Meth Lake, fool?
No, after
Hell
rehab.
yeah.
Listen, after rehab for so long, yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of people going back, but that's gonna put the word on the street. Hey, fool, you're gonna end up in rehab camp, bro. And then once those guys graduate from that rehab camp, then you give them a hotel room. Then you give them a place.
But
and
you're assuming they're going to pick the rehab over the prison.
oh, trust me,
Yeah,
they
they know.
will. Fool.
Oh,
You
no, I
don't
got
know
you.
drug addicts, bro.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Wait, but you don't get drug addicts don't get what they want in rehab camp. They get what they want in jails and prisons.
Well, then they go to jail and prison. At some point, it's got to be accountability.
Actually, you know what, Gil? I'll entertain that. So let's walk down that with you, right? So
Let's do it.
now you go to this camp, right? Because that's actually a pretty good idea in my mind, right? You isolate them from all their connections, from all their problems. You take them away from everything that could kind of make them crash out, and also make it very hard to access, right? And then you put them through this whole process, hoping that they'll learn accountability at the end of it, right?
That's how it
Beautiful. Sounds like a pretty good solution. Now, what happens when they go back to the city?
Back out here?
Yeah, and they're back around those same environments
Again,
now.
by that time, they're graduating out of this place.
Yeah.
You are putting them in a place like that. They're gonna get like staff, financial aid. Now we're investing in you. Now we're putting you to work. We're testing you. And are you gonna fail a few times? Yeah, it happens, bro.
So okay,
But you can't just. I'm not saying throw them away. I'm trying to invest in them. We've spent $25 billion in
so then
California
why the fuck
in the
you
last
always
8
arguing
years,
with
bro.
me? That's literally my point.
What's your point, bro?
That is literally my point. It's to bring institutions back that are actually sitting. If you're doing that, you're investing in their mental health because.
Oh yeah, no problem. I think it's just what it is people like myself who are boomers are tired of hearing the BS. Like they have mental health. Everybody has mental health, bro. But the bottom line is, it's drugs that are destroying our communities right now, bro.
Yeah.
It's drugs.
Yeah.
So just fill up a bunch of camps and then transition them.
They're filling them up by getting arrested. If you're not getting arrested, you're fine. But we are going to be the adults and saying, "Come here, I'm grabbing you by the ear. You're going to go to rehab."
And then what happens when those camps just happen to be all black and Latino? Or
Straight
mostly
up,
black and
straight
Latino.
up.
Then
So-
you have this whole other issue. It's racist. It's
So wait a
this,
minute.
it's
Wait a
that.
minute.
Literally, those camps
Because
are
white
full of
people do drugs,
bro.
don't get me wrong, but they have.
Okay, when I was out and going to jail and putting
vacation
guns in people's
rehabs.
faces and doing all that, you know what? It wasn't a white man making me do that. It's called accountability. That's
I
what
wouldn't say that.
we're losing, dude. We're losing accountability. So if you're robbing somebody, yeah,
Our
you're
people
gonna
don't
go
like
jail.
to take
Okay,
accountability.
well,
That's what I know.
Well, that's why
I know my people don't, and
that's
I'm
why we'll
pretty sure you're.
until we do, we're gonna stay at the bottom levels, bro. If for us to fucking elevate the game, we gotta take accountability.
Tough
bro.
love. You called
Tough
it.
love.
Tough love. No, in a perfect world, that's how it would be.
It's a damn good boomer. Yeah, for my boomer. All right, Chris, let's start getting us out of here, man. This was
That was great, man.
Hey, whenever you're ready to come back, bro, you can be part of this fucking crew right
dude.
here,
Go
bro.
out there with
Anytime.
pamphlets, mental health, bro.
Yeah,
Let's give them along.
Hey, you know what it'll be? It'll be hugs, not plugs.
Watch right now when we go
Not drugs,
outside.
guys.
Watch when we go outside. But come on, philosopher, they were bumping last time. It's a big party.
Take
out
my
there.
mace outside.
man,
shit.
cool.
All right, Chris, give us the outro beat. There you go. There you go. First of all, I need you guys in the chat, whoever watches this show after, go to Dusty Vision TV. I saw round one, I believe, was a comment way back when you went to the restroom that said Dusty Vision is one of the most underrated YouTube channels, and these are facts, bro. Dusty Vision's got a whole bunch of just knowledgeable stuff. He'll get under your skin, which if you're not getting under people's skin, you're not educating them, bro. You have to have a little bit of it. It's not even controversy. It's just the truth hurts, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
The truth hurts, and I want to thank you, Dusty, for
Thank
coming.
you.
For
I want
coming
to thank
through.
you for the love for all these years, man. You don't just text, you pick up the phone and call me. I mean, we have a relationship. You shouted me out on No Jumper. I mean, you've done a lot for me behind the scenes. So I want everybody to know, man, that Gil from American Cholo puts people on, man. He's a really good dude, and I just want to thank you, man. It's a really pleasure to meet you
let
two
people
cats.
know where they can find you,
My
Dusty.
man Chris, Dusty Vision TV on all platforms, and definitely check out my Rumble, please. I'm trying to build that up.
There you
Dusty
go.
Vision TV.
What's up, philosopher? Where's the baby oil?
Oh man, you know how I like to be, bro. Keep it loyal to the soil with the baby oil, man. Hey, no, man, just stay blessed out there. Green side of the grass is always good. Keep it positive, keep it pushing. And since we're on mental health, remember hugs, not plugs. G.
Hugs, not drugs, guys.
Right.
That's
All
what
right.
the president of Mexico said.
Slugs.
Take us out of here, Tony.
Well, appreciate everybody who tuned in, man. It's another episode of What's the Word on Wednesdays on the realest platform, American Cholo. Y'all already know what it is, man.
All right, people, get us
Everybody
out of
who stayed
here.
with us, I hope y'all
Shout
were
out to the boy in the
entertained.
back. Shout out to the boy in
my
the
brother
back.
Chris.
I'll
Shout
see
out
y'all
to Nino
next week.
America.
Oh, man, that guy.
Shout out to the homie he gave me a love earlier on.
That's right. All right, people, we will catch you.
And all thanks be to God.
All thanks be to God. That's right. Take us out of the commercial, Chris. Come on.
Peace.
Give some love to our sponsors over here. Chris is stuck right now. Chris is stuck right now. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Look, Chris is stuck right now. Chris is stuck right now. Chris is stuck. Chris is stuck. He's still stuck. There you go.
First and foremost, I'd like to start off by praising God
Of
and also
course.
giving a shout out to our sponsors. We would first like to thank the Ramirez family for being our biggest sponsor and helping us continue to give us the information, motivation, education that we need in our community. Next, we would like to thank SoCal Tattoo out of Tarzana, California. SoCal Tattoos, where all your tattoo needs will be met. Go out there and check them out and let them know AC sent you. And last but definitely not least, Rockstar Plumbing Company out of Chatsworth, California. You can reach them at 818-814-3044 for all your plumbing needs.
And now, without further ado, let the show begin.